Nothing bad. Nothing bad. Nothing bad. Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna start with some memes. We're gonna start with some memes. Yeah, some memes. Sound good? Sound good? Look, I found some German memes with subtitles. Ah? Ah? See, I fixed it. Look, only the cat showed up. Wonderful. Ah, the D20 didn't roll. Yay! It's not as scuffed anymore. Although I have to say, the scuffed was pretty good when all that chaos was happening. When I was just like, when I got the bonk and then the dice rolled and it was like, nice. Because of all the dirty shit I was talking, I have to say that actually made it better. It was less scuffed. It was scuffed, but good. Yeah. So yes. It worked. I know. So yes. Oh God, is Cookie gonna like give lore around all these memes? Do I know the history? No one fucking don't. I know randomly of them, but to be honest, like I didn't have the internet for a while. I was pretty fucking broke, and by the time I got into memes, I was so fucking just gone, and I forget shit too. So I barely remember what the fuck I did last week. Fun times. It's a fun part of my neck problem. But yeah, so we'll watch this. As I said, as usual, we'll warm everyone up, ease them in. Get you all nice and loosened up for the stream. And then we'll see where it takes us. There may be some smut. There may not be some smut. I ain't promising shit. There is some himbo content because I keep getting some shit recommended and we're going to watch it because it's a game and it's pretty fucking like degenerate looking a little bit. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Memes first, damn it. Eat your vegetables first, okay?
Überall.
God damn it.
Egal, überall rein.
Oh, this motherfucker.
In der Mitte am besten da.
Ja.
We know this one.
Ey, ich will nicht mal gucken, nicht, dass das zu hart ist.
Nicht drauf?
Oh, that'd be good for you. There we go.
Motherfucker, fuck the fucking world and my
Oh,
new
God.
band is called Sis Kill.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
mein Arsch.
Yeah, your ass.
Guck mal, es geht gar nicht runter.
Oh, he's so lucky he had some cake.
Ja, meine Mutter
no,
ist
not this
auch
motherfucker.
nicht mehr da und jetzt mein Dad so krank. Ich kann gar nicht beschreiben, was ich alles fühle. Das glaube ich dir gerne. So Leute, Forza ist fertig runtergeladen. Wollen wir mal eine Runde starten?
I know Dragon Lord, I saw that as well and I was like, oh
Ja, das
God.
ist also eine Weihnachtsbaumkanone und die ist dafür da, um einen Weihnachtsbaum abzuschießen.
Und der Sinn dahinter?
Frage ich mich auch.
Jugendliche aus ganz
Okay.
Deutschland können bis zum 8.
Okay, lore. This is a real thing. So, for some reason, ARD decided like 2 years ago to pick the youth word of the year. They wanted to be down with the kids because, no one gives a shit about German news, right? No one gave a fuck. So like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make the youth word of the year. And so they make Suzanne Daubner stand there and say these fucking words. And it turned into a giant meme. And they know it's a giant meme. I'm curious to see like how much longer people will tolerate it. We'll see. It has to be Suzanne Daubner who says it though. Because otherwise it's not funny. So yes, this is a real bit that they do. I am not joking. By the Duden. Oh yeah, that's right. The Duden. That's right. Yes, the Duden. The ARD does it. But the Duden did it. I knew that. But ARD actually like doing this bit is newer. So the Duden's been like picking youth word of the year for quite a while. But the actual ARD bits, maybe like 2 years old now? I feel like 2021, so 2-3 years. So yeah, they kind of were like, oh, we'll do what the Duden's doing and say it out loud, because who fucking watches ARD? Anyone. I don't. Like, I don't. Yeah, it was the radio, exactly. And then the ARD's like, we're going to make a bit because the kids. And Tagesschau's like, we need to get on TikTok. We'll do it this way. And this is probably the most engagement they get on fucking TikTok because no one else gives a shit about anything else. So yeah, she's going to list off all the like candidates for the youth word of the year.
10. Oktober über das Jugendwort des Jahres abstimmen. Diese Wörter stehen zur Auswahl. Shish, wild, Digga, sus, cringe, akkurat,
Yep.
same, papatastisch.
We'll mute it so you can read, like pause it so you can read it. Proposed by the community of German live streamer Papa Platte, who's actually pretty all right. It's a mix of Papa Platte and fantastisch, fantastic. Outside of his community, the word was disliked because it's not really used. There you go. the fact that it became Jugend, like a youth word candidate, is very interesting. So yeah.
Geringverdiener.
I like geringverdiener. I'm sorry. Low earner, brokey. That's always a great word. Jokingly used as an insult. So that's basically the German, like, youth way of saying brokey.
Und Mittwoch. Abstimmen können
Okay, Mittwoch is technically Wednesday, but there's a saying, is es Mittwoch, meine Kerle? That's like a meme thing. So yeah, that's why Mittwoch. So,
Interessierte über die Website des Langenscheidt Verlages.
AKA Duden, ja.
Das Jugendwort des Jahres 2021 ist da. Gewonnen hat Cringe. Aber was ist das eigentlich?
Oh Gott.
Cringe ist das Gefühl, das Sie haben, wenn ich den folgenden Satz sage. Digga, wie fly ist eigentlich die Tagesschau, wenn sie mit Jugendwörtern flext? Läuft bei dir, ARD.
It was cringe. She literally, for the first time, that well-known news host Susanne Domer told about the youth word of the year since the Tagesschau is generally known for its seriousness and credibility. This was well received, especially amongst younger people. And Suzanne Daubner became a bit of a meme herself. There you go. Yeah. So there you go. That was so cringe, though. Oof. Oh God, I forgot Armin. This motherfucker right here knows. Look at the face. That is, as Suzanne Daubner would say, cringe. Right there. You know. Armin is retired since this, so let's just put it that way.
Entschuldigung, wir machen so eine Nachtreportage fürs ZDF.
Ja.
Ja.
Bin jetzt Fernsehstar, ja?
Ja, naja, Star weiß ich nicht, aber Fernsehen, da ist jedenfalls die Kamera. Sind Sie aus Berlin?
Man hört es doch einmal Klappe,
Das
oder?
stimmt, ja.
Also, dann schönen Abend noch, ja?
Okay, Opa.
Schaffen, ne?
Ich drehe noch völlig durch. Kokain. Überall Kokain. Überall Kokain.
Bro, this is snow.
Mal 5 Volt. Okay? Und das löse ich jetzt nach Beta auf. Okay? Es ist wow!
Indeed.
Haben wir das auf Video? Geil!
We have it on video.
Oh shit, ey.
Oh shit, indeed.
Schreiben Sie, heute unser Dozent fast gestorben.
Die haben mich von meinem 12-jährigen Sohn entfernt. Keiner kümmert sich drum. Da ist er.
Da ist er.
Auch in diesem Jahr können Jugendliche über das Jugendwort des Jahres entscheiden. Und diese 10 Wörter stehen in der ersten Abstimmungsrunde 2022
I remember these ones.
zur
These were
Auswahl.
especially bad.
Gomme-Mode. Sü.
Hold on.
20 zur Auswahl.
I need to read it.
Gomme-Mode.
Gomma mode, extremely strong, invincible. The German YouTuber Gomma HD had his own popular Minecraft server on which he sometimes played minigames and trolled his unaware opponents by making himself invincible. In the videos he made about that, he always referred to that as turning on Gomma mode. There you go.
Sü. Smash. Wild. Digger.
Again.
Macher. Bodenlos. Slay. Sass. Und Bre. Die Abstimmung läuft bis...
The fucking same words almost over again. The smash. Yeah. Bre. He's always so cringe.
zum 13. September über die Website des Langenscheidt Verlags. Das Jugendwort des Jahres 2022 ist da. Es ist Smash. Aber was bedeutet das eigentlich?
No, Susanne.
Wer jemanden smashen will, würde die Person beim Online-Daten nach rechts wischen oder auch mehr. Das Gegenteil davon ist Pass, eine Abfuhr.
Danke, Susanne.
Eier.
Oh Gott, Olli.
Die Mannschaft hat sich nicht gewehrt. Die Mannschaft hat nicht das gezeigt, was wir schon seit Wochen eingefordert haben. Habe ich Sie richtig verstanden?
Ich sage ja Eier, wir brauchen Eier. Sie wissen, was das heißt.
We need balls.
Deine Schülerin weint.
Chantal.
Oh Gott.
Heul leise.
We know why she was crying. It's because her name's Chantal. Let's be real.
Achtung. Das ist...
Pipi.
Das ist perfektes, klares, frisches, fast durchsichtiges Wasser.
No, it isn't.
Süßwasser! Süßwasser!
I know.
Er dachte, ich wäre ein Penner. Und diesen Ausdruck kann ich durchaus nicht ab. Ich habe studiert. Ich bin Captain zur See. Und habe mein Patent A, B und C und die 6. Ich fahre die großen Pferde.
Die Entscheidung über das Jugendwort des Jahres geht in die nächste Runde. In diesem Jahr könnt ihr aus den folgenden Top 10 wählen. Auf Lock. Darf er so?
Darf er so?
Digger.
I hate that one so much. It's too close to certain words. I'm sorry.
Goofy. Kerl in. NPC.
God, Jesus Christ. Leave it to Germans to have like a huge ass explanation for one word.
Kerl in.
Kerl means basically dude, bloke, since in German the general form to designate a group of people is grammatically masculine, generic masculine. There's a form to gender these designations. For example, der Lehrer, male, die Lehrerin, female. Der, die Lehrerin, gendern is comparable to actor, actress in English. To mock this new form of gendering, they gendered Kerl as Kerlen, although it only can be used to describe males anyway and doesn't make sense. It was a dumb word. This one, I was not a fan of it.
NPC. Riz. Side-eye. Slay. YOLO. Die Abstimmung für die Top 3 läuft dann bis zum 13. September, wie immer auf der Website des Langenscheidt Verlags.
I think I remember which one won.
War YOLO nicht mal Jugendwort des Jahres 2012?
So cringe, Susanne.
Das Jugendwort 2023 steht fest und es ist...
There's a fucking envelope, really. Bitte.
Goofy.
Just like this bit.
Okay. Also ich hätte auf NPC getippt. Naja. Das nächste Mal bin ich dann aber raus.
Nein, zu lang.
This one we've seen. Everybody's seen this one. Stop!
Anhalte! Papa, da ist rot. Das ist rot, Papa.
Okay, habe ich verstanden.
Das ist grün. Das... Ah! Oh mein Gott.
Oh mein Gott.
Das ist so viel.
He's German, baby.
Das ist doch nicht... Dass der Papa nicht ran können.
Okay.
Lass mal hören, wie ist denn die Stimmung? Ziegelzange, Ziegelzange! Ziegelzange, Ziegelzange! Hip, hip! Hip, hip!
Oh, this is probably some fucking movie. Bro got him! No! Bro! Oh shit, I forgot about this one. Yeah, that is what you thought it was. I forgot about this one. He fucking got them. Oh, Jesus Christ. A bunch of people just outed themselves. No.
Hip, hip! Sieg!
Well, they just look around like, who said that? Jesus.
Das darf doch nicht wahr sein.
Exactly, bro.
Was? So viele alte Kameraden haben dir das.
Bro.
Also, Rauchen ist ab 18
Look
freigegeben.
at that was. Oh, we'll explain who that was. That was Johnny Burkhardt, a German actor and comedian. This clip from Cologne Carnival is originally from 1973, but gained its popularity after being shown again in 2013 in a carnival compilation on TV. Yeah, that was a carnival song. Like, worst fucking time of the year. Fuck it. If you live in the part of Germany where I do, which is Rhineland, you either love carnival or you fucking hate it. And I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it so fucking much. Fuck it.
Rauchen ist ab 18 freigegeben.
Ja.
Warum nicht Alkohol ab 18?
Here's Germany.
Warum? Das ist eine gute Frage. Weiter.
Markus, warum ist Alkohol erlaubt und Cannabis verboten? 100.000 gegen 0 Tote im Jahr.
this is a big issue here in Germany because, like, literally, we've been promised Bubats for, like, how many years now? Like, 2 or 3. How long's the Ampel been in office? It's been a fucking nightmare. And, you know, Germany, you can get alcohol at 16. You can basically go buy beer at 16, and you can get hard liquor at 18. You can get it pretty much younger than that, but people argue, they're like, "Ayo, alcohol is available, but why not weed?" Like, alcohol kills more people a year than fucking weed does. What the fuck? It's German politics. It's German red tape. It's so fucking annoying. Like, it's fun watching, like, Söder down in Bayern be like, "No, we don't need alcohol. We don't need the weed." It's like, yeah, we see you, Bayern. You guys literally host Oktoberfest every year, like the biggest beer festival. And you guys are like, no. So fucking stupid. And then they've like said, okay, you can smoke it in public, you can have it and grow it now, but like the rules around like 100 meters away from schools, 100 meters away from kindergarten. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, German bureaucracy is so frustrating. It's very similar to Japanese bureaucracy. Like, it's just a lot of ridiculous rules that you're like, why? Why?
Cannabis eine illegale Droge ist. Punkt.
Nur weil Alkohol gefährlich ist und bestritten, ist Cannabis kein Brokkoli. Okay?
Cannabis isn't broccoli. Oh, this kid.
Meine Chicken Nuggets verbrennen!
Oh shit! Chicken Nuggets!
Ich habe bis jetzt schon so circa 50 Big Tasties insgesamt gegessen.
Well, this is literally the table when you had any type of fucking thing where you got to go to the fucking, like, to a fast food restaurant on a school trip. This was the table. So just everybody bragging about how often they eat fucking fast food. Like, I eat this all the time. You're like, I don't give a fuck. Just eat your food.
Da waren sie warm und lecker. Und heute habe ich den ersten Big Tasty gehabt. Der Käse war schon außen an der Verpackung festgeschmolzen. Das heißt, das Teil liegt da hinten schon 20 Minuten. Und der Big Tasty hat nichts mehr mit einem Big Tasty zu tun gehabt. Bis auf das Aussehen.
You look like you still ate it, though.
Guten Morgen, Susanne.
Einen schönen guten Morgen,
Yeah.
meine Damen und Herren.
She had some broccoli.
Bundeskanzler Scholz trifft sich.
She's got the giggles. Susanne reißt sich zusammen.
Das tut mir jetzt echt leid.
We noticed. He had too much broccoli. I'm sorry, I took some Bubats. Susanne, come on.
So, aber jetzt.
Yep. Nope.
Herr Kollege Kleinert, Ihre Redezeit ist abgelaufen.
Oh, this voice great.
Zum Schluss kommen.
Herr Präsident Hirsch, ich bedauere das zutiefst, aber im Hinblick darauf, dass die Aufnahmefähigkeit eines Teils
Very
der
drunkish.
Mitglieder des Hauses offenbar nachhaltig eingeschränkt ist,
Oh, my man.
bin ich
Bro.
durchaus der Meinung, dass wir eine Unterhaltung über die rechts- und innenpolitischen Fragen, die hier entschieden werden müssen, bei nächster Gelegenheit in einer etwas verständigeren Atmosphäre fortsetzen sollen.
Prost. I think they had one more. We'll see if we can. German memes with English subtitles. Yeah. Is this the other one? Yes. I'll watch this one as well, because they're funny.
Blitzeis auf der A20 bei Rostock wird Muharrem Sönmez zum Verhängnis.
Glatt und dann mach so, Auto so machen, ich mache so, aber...
Flaschen von dem hier, das ist von Schweppes und zwar Ginger Allee.
Ginger Allee?
Ich habe diesen Kanal mit Yves gemacht. Ich bin Bruno und ich bin der Kameramann.
Okay, Bruno.
Sie haben mich ins Gesicht gefilmt, das dürfen Sie nicht.
Bro.
Frontalaufnahme.
Why are Germans built like this? Look at this motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker. You know there's at least 80 of these dudes walking around Mallorca right fucking now. You know they are. Oh, our hogs, exactly. This is a German hog, ladies and gentlemen. This is a German hog in the wild. This is what they look like. This German man. It's so frontal as well. Oh god, this is in 2018. Bro's got the low-key Germany hat on with the glasses. Oh my god, he's got the vest on. Bro is just dripped.
Sie haben eine Straftat begangen.
Okay, I think it kind of explains what this motherfucker's trying to say at the beep.
Sie haben eine Straftat begangen.
The clip was filmed during a Pegida. That's where it was from. Oh, lower boys and girls, Pegida, the predecessor to the AFD. Pretty much. Pegida was like an anti-Islam far-right political movement from 2018. This guy is known as Hutbürger. Het citizen modified from the German expression Wutbürger, meaning angry citizen. It was later revealed that he was an employee in the State Criminal Investigation Office. There you fucking go. Well, they were technically around before Pegida, you are correct. But a large chunk of people became aware of AFD because of Pegida. That's the better, like way of explaining it. Because the NPD was forbidden, air quotes. You know, and they're just Heimat now. But yeah, it just all shuffles around and gets new names. Nothing ever fucking goes away. They're like, well, okay, looks like we need to make a new office here then. Oh yeah, so there you go.
Danny nimmt die Verfolgung auf.
Why the fuck was he in the government? Aren't they all in the government? Like, why are you surprised about that? That's where they all are.
Junge Frau, nicht so schnell, ihr Mentos.
Ihr Mentos.
Warum spielt es für Sie keine Rolle? Warum darf ich hier nicht einchecken?
Sie dürfen nicht filmen.
Ich darf filmen.
Nee, Sie dürfen nicht.
Ich darf filmen. Oh ja, wir sind hier im Ritz-Carlton und dürfen nicht einchecken, weil Orangensaft verschüttet wurde. Frag nicht, was für Saft. Einfach Orangensaft. Turn up. Einfach Orangensaft.
Oh my God, he
Frag
just
nicht,
said
was für
turn up.
Saft. Bitte. Einfach.
Ich würde Sie bitten jetzt zu
Nee,
gehen.
was für Saft?
Fassen Sie mich an.
Orangensaft. Fassen Sie mich nicht an. Das ist nämlich Homo-Shit.
Haben doch bestimmt eine Liebste zu Hause.
Oh, God. Okay, so the thing is with a lot of these creators is like, I remember seeing these memes. I can't remember these motherfuckers' names because half the time, I don't give a shit.
Das ist nämlich
Especially this dipshit.
Shit.
This guy filming is the Austrian rapper. Not our problem. This is Austria's problem. Money Boy. He's known for his excessive use of Anglicism and Denglish. Oh, mix of German and English. Denglish is like the worst fucking thing you'll hear. Yeah, not German. He's Austrian. Woo, we're safe. We're safe. We're safe. Remember, everybody, Hitler was Austrian. Remember that. But we let him get elected here. But yeah, in his songs and general way of speaking. In February 2024, he had cooperation with the German food retailer Kaufland, which sold a limited edition of orange juice called Einfach Orangensaft. Kaufland, of course. Kaufland. Let's we'll chill for a minute because I think there's an ad break that will kick. Oh, we got a minute. Oh, wait. We'll wait. But yes, that Kaufland. I have not shopped in a Kaufland in a while. They're not around where I live. It's smaller shops. And Kaufland's a bit too big for this area, I think. I think there's one like 20 minutes away. But I'm a Riva shopper. That's where I go. Because it's close. You live in the middle of nowhere. You go what's closest. There's like a Riva, Aldi, and a Lidl. And I think a Netto and a Penny. No, wait. Penny. No, Penny and a Netto, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, I haven't been to a Kaufland in forever. I haven't. I like Riva because they actually have like a lot of local businesses in them and they like support a lot of the local farmers. I prefer that. So, yeah. You love Kaufland so much. Hey, it's all right. It's all right. You shop there all the time. You're like, no. Yeah, like most of the time it's Aldi or Lidl, you know. I love taking people who are not used to the way like shops work in Germany to Aldi and giving them like a grocery shop, like a big old cart full of groceries and go, bitte, here you go. Go to the cash register and just watch them fucking lose it. Like Americans know now because, you know, I think Aldi exists in the US now. And you just send them there and you're like, okay, the level of checkout speed that Aldi people have is insane. They will make you weep at the cash register with how quickly there's no longer like area for the stuff to go. It is just right in front of you, and you gotta like you have a panic attack at the cash register because this woman is just ringing up your milk and everything and just getting everything going. And you're like, oh my god, and you have to like put everything in your cart without ruining it all. And it's like, holy shit. I remember my partner had to get used to that. They're like, oh my god, that's fucking fast. They're used to it now. They have like a whole like routine of doing everything. But yes, it is fucking crazy how fast they go. You would die. You would die. Yes, you would die. You would die. Most people get a bit scared because most like cashiers just want to get their shit done and they're fast. They ain't bagging shit for you. That's your job when you get out to your car. Ain't nobody bagging shit at the checkout. If you've got like a crop box, like one of those like a fold out box, you'll put that in your cart and you'll put everything back in it. But usually if you got like a basket, or if you have a whole cart, you're putting that shit in your car in bags there, not at the fucking lane. Hell well. Leave me there while she went to get something. Yes. Oh my god, because it's the worst because the Aldi lady starts and you're just standing there like, your mom finds an old school friend is talking like, Mama! Stuck up at the register with the Aldi cashier judging you like, I don't give a shit. Somebody's got to pay for this. Where's your fucking mom? Oh God, it's the worst. Oh Jesus Christ.
Dann
Oh,
doch bestimmt eine Liebste zu Hause oder einen
oh this
Liebsten.
guy.
Ich weise diese Unterstellungen zurück. Unterstellungen sind ein journalistischer Trick. Diese dürften in der freiheitlich-demokratischen Grundordnung nicht vorkommen.
German Elmer Fudd. That's a German Elmer Fudd, right? Look at the hat. German Opa Elmer Fudd.
Sie hätten mich anders befragen müssen. Jetzt frage ich mich, woher kommen Sie? Welche Institution sind Sie? Sind Sie ein privater Verein, der eine kleine Meinungsforschung zu einem Geschäft macht, um mich zum Anreiz zu bringen, etwas zu kaufen?
Okay. Rüdiger.
Nicht so tief, Rüdiger, nicht so tief. Nicht so tief.
Sorry, I love this one. I absolutely fucking love this one. Rüdiger!
Hey, keine Kapriolen. Bitte, bitte, bitte.
So tief.
Gib mir die Fernbedienung. Gib mir das Steuer, bitte.
This
Komm.
is my favorite German meme. I'm sorry. This is one of my favorites.
Rüdiger, bitte, Rüdiger, bitte.
Rüdiger!
Vorsichtig, vorsichtig. Nicht so tief, Rüdiger. Nicht so tief, habe ich gesagt. Vorsichtig, vorsichtig. Siehst du das denn nicht, dass der zu niedrig ist da? Gerade an diesen Ballen dort.
Let me fly.
Nein! Rüdiger, bitte! Das war kein Meter. Hast du das gesehen?
Oh
Erst
God.
wenn die
this motherfucker.
Heizgasanlage mit ihrem eigenen Bewegungsmelder eine Bewegung erkennt, erst da wird Gas freigesetzt und vertreibt natürlich oder
This
zwingt
one's
den Täter
fucking
zurück.
hilarious.
Und jetzt kann ich hier auch einen Alarm simulieren und Sie werden hören, wie die akustische Warnung klingt.
Verlassen Sie sofort den gesicherten Bereich, sonst wird Gas freigesetzt.
Wir fühlen uns nicht besonders nervös. Nee, aufgeregt nicht.
Wir freuen uns.
I can never remember if that's actually him or if it's someone who doctored it, because it sounds too much like something.
Wie die akustische Warnung klingt.
Verlassen Sie sofort den gesicherten Bereich, sonst wird Gas freigesetzt.
Wir fühlen uns nicht besonders nervös. Nee, aufgeregt nicht.
Nö.
Wir freuen uns.
Wir freuen uns.
Ja. Schauen wir mal, was wird.
Was wird?
Was wird?
Herr Ju, woran hat die Lehen? Das ist natürlich immer so die Frage. Ich sage natürlich immer, woran hat die Lehen? Da fragt man sich nachher natürlich immer, woran die Lehen hat. Ich sage immer, woran die Lehen hat, fragt sich immer. Woran hat die Lehen? Na gut, ich sag mal so. Woran hat die Lehen? Da sagt man nachher natürlich immer, fragt man sich, woran hat die Lehen? Und fragt man sich immer, woran die Lehen hat.
They're so useless.
An alle Studenten jetzt harte
Hold on, shut the fuck up, bro. I know who you are.
Man
One
sich
sec,
immer,
let's
woran
see what he
die Lehen
says. The clip is staged. The interview is Thorsten Knippertz, a German actor and sports presenter. I thought so. The clip was a part of a fictional advertising for the German beer brand Astra. Oh, that's what it was from. Yeah, the director created it for his diploma. There you go. Staged. I remember, like, there's another one that was real, like, some dude who was, like, really, like, he was, like, 33, but he looked like he was 50. I can't remember the fucking clip.
An alle
The guy who has the
Studenten
cigarettes in
harte
his
Real
sock.
Talk, okay? Eben hat mir ein Student geschrieben, oh, ich kann mir 30 Euro im Monat nicht leisten. Das ist als Student schwer.
It is.
Dann brich dein Studium ab, brich's ab.
Du bist ein Einkopf. The fuck?
Hallo.
Hallo.
Können Sie Englisch?
Yes.
Stabil. Ich bekomme bitte einmal ein Doppelpack-Menü.
I don't understand German.
I don't understand German.
Samstag gibt eine fette Party und ich bin dabei.
Ich bin's Patrick und ich bin auch dabei.
Und ich bin der Uwe, bin auch dabei.
Uwe.
Hi, ich bin's Michel und ich bin Sven und wir zeigen
This was fake.
euch heute unseren ultimativen Trick.
Mama!
Tut mir leid.
Let's go back for the explanation. This was like international, this one. This clip is staged. Dominic, a cousin of Sven and Michael, had the idea and was the director. The video was part of his bachelor thesis. You can see the pens in the foreground move at 4:53 when Michael bumps into the closet. There you go. People thought it was real.
Tut mir leid,
Oh no.
Gerade gefreut sind an GTA. Mein Vater hat einfach Nein gesagt.
Anfall.
Hier.
Oh, so ein kleiner Wutanfall.
Nee. Ich hab euch gesehen, ihr seid so glücklich von diesem Projekt, aber nee, da muss mein blöder Vater kommen und sagen
Blöder
nein.
Papa. Smash. Wie alt ist... How old is this kid that he's playing fucking GTA?
Meine Mama hat mir einfach
Hey.
Cola trinken darf. Wie cool ist das bitte? Jetzt zocke ich Fortnite und trinke Cola. Yippie!
Lecker! Nicht so lecker!
Paar Chicks und so.
Paar Chicks?
Ja, Mann.
Paar Chicks klären hier in Hamburg oder
Na
was?
klar, du weißt Bescheid.
Hast schon was geklärt heute, oder?
Ja, eine.
Eine?
Ja, Mann.
Und dann heute Abend Pfeife oder was?
Bro, mal gucken, ne?
Mal gucken, ne?
Bisschen Fortnite, die Stars.
Oh Gott. Oh Gott. What?
Kevin, das ist einfach so dumm.
It is. Very dumb.
Das ist das Blödste, was ich seit langem gesehen habe.
Poor motherfuckers at the bottom of the stairs. The owl at the bottom of the stairs. Woohoo! Oh no.
Tja, ob das bei euch genauso gerade ist? I doubt it.
Oh Gott.
Oh, kleine Spende bitte. Kleine Spende.
Mhm.
Kleine Spende. Kleine Spende.
Ich habe Angst davor, dass ich durch Rassismus irgendwelche Nachteile erleiden muss.
Frauenfeindlichkeit und Gewalt.
Vor alten und neuen Vorurteilen und Rassismus. Spinnen und Insekten, weil die krabbeln so eklig. Ich habe sogar eine Phobie, ich schwör's dir.
Ich hab eine Phobie.
Ich habe sogar eine Phobie, ich schwör's dir.
As far as I know, this wasn't staged. It's from a video in which 8 different people from Germany were asked the same question and they answered independently of each other.
Eine Nudel ist ein Ganztag. Man kann im Winter, Sommer, man kann morgens, abends essen. Eine Nudel ist wirklich ein sehr leckeres Gericht. Man kann Nudeln machen warm, man kann Nudeln machen kalt.
People TV. Why are we filming his legs like that? Thirsty almost watching. Oh, look at that German rhythm.
Was geht denn da ab jetzt? Scheiße, die Bullen, Alter. Fuck. Haben wir noch Peps dabei? Haben wir die noch? Keins mehr? Gar nichts mehr? 2 noch? Boah, die werden jetzt ultramäßig gefickt, ja? Sieht man auch nicht allen Tagen. Mein Cousin hat oft mit der Polizei zu tun, privat aber. Haben wir noch Peps? Ne? Wer hat den letzten genommen? Hast du die Peps noch genommen? Hallo, hast du die Peps noch genommen? Ich schwöre, der
Bro,
wird
does not
schlafen.
need Peps.
Haben wir keine mehr? Der
You don't
sagt
need
doch
any
nichts.
more.
Der spricht kein Deutsch. Der ist ein bisschen ein Otto geworden, aber ich hab Respekt vor dem.
Okay, hold on.
Ein bisschen ein Otto geworden, aber ich hab Respekt vor dem.
The clip is from a YouTube series from 2013. The guy's name is Thomas. He and 2 of his friends produced 79 of these videos in total. Oh God. Ooh. That's. Das aber nicht wahr sein. The hand on the head.
Wo ist das Loch? Der komplette Bus ist hin, siehst du das nicht?
Oh my God, over Manfred. Oh God, I swear that one was fake with the ski as well. I don't know. I think that might have been fake. That wasn't real. Oh my God, the house.
In Rudolstadt wurde ein Autofahrer mit einem Atemalkoholwert von 5,5 Promille aus dem Verkehr gezogen.
No,
Der 35-Jährige war
5.5? How is he not that high score? High score. High fucking score. 5.5. You know that was an old man. You know that dude had to be like 80. Holy shit. 5.5.
In Rudolstadt wurde ein Autofahrer mit einem Atemalkoholwert von 5,5 Promille aus dem Verkehr gezogen. Der 35-Jährige war durch seine Fahrweise aufgefallen. Der Polizei erklärte er, seine Frau sei gestürzt und er habe sie ins Krankenhaus fahren wollen. Der Mann musste sofort seinen Führerschein abgeben. 2 Stunden später ging das Auto der Polizei dann erneut ins Netz. Diesmal saß die Frau mit über 2 Promille am Steuer. Auch sie verlor ungegen ihren Führerschein. Entschuldigung. Waldfest auf der Hohen Asch. Das Forstamt Nordheim war damit in der Rhön für eine moderne Forstwirtschaft, die dem Naturschutz nicht widerspricht. Neben Ausstellungen zum Thema Wald wurde dem Besucher ein umfangreiches Kulturprogramm angeboten. Allein in der Rhön werden pro Jahr 84.000 Festmeter Holz geschlagen und 100.000 Festmeter wachsen jedes Jahr wieder nach. Entschuldigung, das sollte nicht so sein.
Na, da haben wir doch wieder was für den Jahresrückblick.
Yeah, we got something for the look back. Oh, good God. What the heck? All these things, the moment you watch German stuff, you get stuff of like, my most annoying ones that I get recommended all the time is American living in Germany. You're like, oh God, here we fucking go. Every time you watch it, it's just like, it is interesting to see like, all right, what type of shit are they going to say? And it's like, all of them are always absolutely just baffled by the windows here. It's a reassuring, it's a reoccurring one. They're like, the windows are so weird. I'm like, they're fucking brilliant. What are you talking about? Show this meme. Oh God. There's a vetting process. Please hold the line. Yes. Let me vet the process, please. Need to. That's what people wish I sound like when I spoke English. Oh yeah. Okay.
Ich muss raus.
Ich muss raus. Oh God, of course, directly. Yep. Ah, my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. The most legendary German memes of all time. Oh, Jesus. Is that just pool? Is that pure met that she's eating? God damn. Bruder mussten. I got the meme. Ask Cookie. Cookie's the one that knows everything here. I'm busy clicking links. Excuse me, pardon me. Bada bing, bada boom. See what we got here. Oh yeah, everybody. I think everyone should know this one. I think this even made its way over to English, this one. Like seriously.
Okay, let's go.
That's so typical. That's so bad. It's so bad. He's just sitting there with his he wants to be a little, carnival. Like, I have my brain, carnival driver dude thing. But yes, that one's pretty iconic. What is she? Oh, these motherfuckers.
Und was der Fichtel uns jetzt gleich
I'm gonna do it to him. I'm gonna do it to him with the fish.
Mit von der Partie,
I linked
die
this to
Woodies.
Albie once as well. This shit is so horrible. This dude looks so fucking good. He's got a log with a keyboard in it, bro. You think it's just he's playing a fucking stump as a bongo? Oh God. The dude on the left is just like Edward Norton.
Ich bin der kleine Fichtel vom Zauberland und bitte euch, ihr Leute, gebraucht Verstand. Unser Leben ist bedroht, hilft uns niemand, Tod und Not, und ihr Menschen werdet nie mehr glücklich sein.
The song about goat? A gnome. ASMR, perversion, and then German variety.
Ihr lieben Menschenkinder, nun hört mal her. Ihr macht dem kleinen Fichtel das Leben schwer. Achtet stets auf Umweltschutz, sonst sind wir kaputt vom Schmutz. Und Mutter Erde gibt es bald nicht mehr.
You entered the wrong stream, yes, get out. Go away. It's German meme time, baby. Dude, these Fichteln are so bad. The name are the Woodies. Well, what fucking plastic tree stump? They're behind you. Oh my God, look at all those Germans. Look at all those white people. Okay, that is exactly what I was talking about earlier with the guy with the cigarettes in his sock. Yes, Walter Frosch.
Vor der Pause noch der Ausgleich.
Er ist ein anständiger Junge, ich kenne ihn jahrelang.
He's like, oh, he's a really good guy. I've known him for years.
Hat immer sauber und fair versucht zu spielen.
He's always been a clean and fair player. We have no doubt.
In Ordnung geht bisher das Ergebnis.
Ja, alles in Ordnung. Ergebnis eigentlich verdient.
Everything's fine. You know, he's so fucking hard to understand. He's like, you know.
Für die anderen, aber beide Hand werden wir mal zulegen.
Was haben Sie denn da unten in Ihrem Schützen drin?
What have you got down in your sock? Cigarettes.
Jetzt erstmal eine durchziehen?
Nachher.
So you can go smoke one? He's like, afterwards.
Warum haben Sie es dann mit auf dem Field?
Ich bin schnell eingewechselt worden.
Why you got it on the field? Because I was put in the game quickly.
Dabei gehabt.
Okay, danke schön.
Bitte.
Junge. That's Walter Frosch. Yep. Nobody knows how old Walter Frosch was. I don't think any of us know. None of us know. None of us know. None of us know. All right, so let me close all these fucking other windows. So, all right. When you do next? Maybe some debauchery. Okay, we'll go with some debauchery for a moment. Hold on here. We've also got this for later. We got loose cannon death. We got a Lindsay Ellis video about death. Why not? Because we're goths. Well, I'm a goth. I don't know what all you are. You're just a bunch of fucking Germans. Professional player with the unmatched record of 19 yellow cards in a season? Jesus Christ, bro. 19? I thought Cookie's having fun. Cookie's like, finally my time to shine. Giving all the memes. All right. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, God. Okay. This one's pretty iconic. He changes his language up. No more links. Okay, it's the last one. Zenoto's getting sick of the German, I can tell. This is the last German link, okay, Zenoto? This one's actually really funny. This one is funny. Oh, let's get subtitles. I don't know if it's English or German. Oh, that's not donated. Okay. Okay, shut the fuck up.
Wie bitte? Entschuldigung. Sie Wichser.
Beste deutsche Mountainbikerin ist heute Abend bei uns. Es ist Regina Stiefel. Herzlich willkommen.
Oh God. Oh Lord.
Ja, Walter Frosch,
There's
kurz
Walter.
vor der Pause noch der Ausgleich.
Wir sind anständige
Gunodo
Jungs,
is just
kennen ihn
horny.
jahrelang.
Shut the fuck up,
Er hat
squirrel.
immer sauber und fair versucht zu
There you go, you
spielen.
got the
Da haben wir
translation.
doch keinen Zweifel dran. Wir wollen nur nachfragen, ob das in Ordnung geht bisher, das Ergebnis.
Ja, alles in Ordnung. Ergebnis eigentlich verdient. Für die anderen, aber Speise hat wir nicht mal zulegen.
Was haben Sie denn da unten in Ihrem Stutzen drin?
Zigaretten.
Bitte?
Zigaretten.
Jetzt erstmal eine durchziehen?
Nachher.
Warum haben Sie es dann mit auf dem Fief?
Ich bin schnell eingewechselt worden, da habe ich es noch dabei gehabt.
Okay, danke schön.
Bitte.
is december vége óta sorra nyitnak az oltási központok Németországban. Jens Spahn egészségügyi miniszter azt szerette volna, hogyha egy egységes forróvonalat és egy egységes portált hoznak létre, ahol időpontokat lehet foglalni. Az egységes országos forróvonalat létrehozták ugyan, de a tartományok ragaszkodtak ahhoz, hogy saját portálokat is létrehozzanak, tehát saját cégeket is bíztak meg, ezért eltérő időpontokban egymást követően kerülhet sor az időpont foglalásra. Például Wiesbadenben tegnap volt.
Hast du einen Migrationshintergrund? Nein, ist einfach so eine weiße Wand, weil wir sind neu ausgezogen. Also, ach Mann, was hat denn mein Deutsch?
Oh.
Oh, so nicht. Jetzt die Kerze ausgegangen, Willi.
Willi. So lustig.
Ach du Scheiße, der hat einen Reifen verloren. Der hat einen Reifen verloren.
Guck mal, was knallt denn da hier so oben?
Oh Lord.
Fahr dir mal ein Stück jetzt hinterher, ja. Der ist bestimmt ein bisschen heiß drauf, ja. Bestimmt hier Zündkerze im Auspuff oder so.
Okay, bro, calm down.
Erstmal ein bisschen Licht in die Hütte machen, einwandfrei. Du weißt halt gleich, worum es geht.
End it, exactly. I'm gonna pull over to the left. Oh Lord. Ooh.
Komm, gib jetzt Last hier.
As an Audi is trying to pass, isn't it? Yep.
Ah, da ist hinter uns. Guck mal hier, da. Der macht komplett Terror.
Don't fuck with an Audi.
Guck mal, was ist mit
Dude, this
dem
shit
Ding los?
happens. It
Sieht ja
does.
wie Sau.
As long as it's allowed, it's allowed.
Guck, der fährt an uns vorbei.
Dude! Sascha!
Ja.
It's called
Was
Sascha.
ist das für ein Kombi?
This is before vernünftig.
Carsten!
Oh Lord.
Was ist denn mit Carsten los? Und hat versucht, einen freien Vogel einzusperren. Einen Adler, der versucht hat zu fliegen. Hast du versucht einzusperren? Hast du versucht. Und deswegen habe ich mir eine gesucht. Die hat mich auf ersten Blick erkannt. Sie hat mir einmal in die Augen geschaut, was die auch konnte längere Zeit. Nicht so
Okay,
wie du.
Bro.
Fahr weiter!
Okay, Jesus. Ich muss raus.
Ich muss raus!
Poor kid. How many assholes on the bus as well, always. They just always bully all the little kids. Oh, this one. Jesus is watching us, chat. Jesus is watching us. He knows. He knows. Jesus kommt. Oh.
Oh, Scheiße!
Oh, Jesus has Haftpflicht.
Ich kann dem Angreifer deutlich zeigen, deutlich artikulieren, was ich will. Ich zeige es Ihnen mal. Halt! Oder ich kann Zeugen auffordern, mir zu helfen. Bitte helfen Sie mir, ich bin in Gefahr. Bitte helfen Sie mir.
Kannst du noch einmal mit der Schale in die Kamera jubeln? Jubeln? Ja. Jubeln, einfach jubeln. Jubeln!
Ich habe mir einen waschechten Isländer bestellt, Henry Henryson, Bruder von Jürgen Hurenson. Sorry.
Oh God, this one. Alarm!
Hey, was suchst du denn hier?
Every motherfucker knows this
Ich
meme.
wollte nur mal so eine Uniform anprobieren.
Die wolltest du wohl klauen? Komm, komm.
Alarm! Alarm! Ladies and gentlemen, German porn.
Hey, wo bleibt das Essen, Mensch?
Hier ist die Suppe?
Bist du irgendwie bescheuert?
Oh God. Oh, this is such shit German television.
Aber doch nicht jeden Tag. Natürlich jeden Tag. Ich will am trainieren. Ich muss meine Arme aufpumpen. Mein Bauch, Sixpack.
Haben wir bestimmt eine Liebste zu
This
Hause. Oder einen
motherfucker
Liebsten.
again.
Ich weise diese Unterstellungen zurück. Unterstellungen sind ein journalistischer Trick. Diese dürften in der freiheitlich-demokratischen Grundordnung nicht vorkommen.
Bro.
Sie hätten mich anders befragen müssen.
Oh Gott. Okay, that's enough of the German. I know it's Zenoda said enough. It's because I said something about degeneracy, and Zenoda's like, no more fucking memes. They were good though. They were good. They were good. They were good. Okay. Oh look, Tifo Total. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No. Okay, so for some fucking reason, I don't know if anyone's seen this. I watched those ASMRs the other day, and I got this shit recommended, and I'm like, huh. What is this? Has anyone else seen this Love in Deep Space? I don't know what the fuck this is, but this shit is definitely like, hold on. I am not about to watch anything that is in any That picture, that Jesus is a little too much Jesus. Okay, so this is something called Love in Deep Space, and after my lovely ASMR binge, how can I watch the stream and when I'm playing with people around? Ain't my fault. Put headphones in. I ain't showing nothing. If they ask what that is, just say that's Jesus. He's protecting you on your flight. It'll be fine. It'll all be fine. You may not want to have, I mean, this isn't bad, but this is definitely a little spicy, I think. I've heard that it is. So yeah, I was reading through the comments. I'm like, oh, maybe we'll watch this one. It's some game called Love in Deep Space. It's a mobile game. I'm never going to fucking play it, but I got to pull motherfuckers in. Let's see how they pulled them in. Let's see. Okay. What is this horrible music? Oh, God. First of all, listen to the English. This is not meant to be like a top tier game. This is meant to pull thirsty bitches in. Good thing I don't play mobile games because I definitely wouldn't be playing it. Okay, I like the vibes of the red and black.
Oh, just pray. Symphony played in agony. The empty stage, not to show replay.
Oh, they're playing on the Devil May Cry shit.
Again celebrates this encounter in faith. Time to break the seal. This say.
Okay, I'm listening. What? What'd he say? Did he say something? Target lost. Operation failed. Oh no.
Oh, the night's just getting started. Don't let me catch you so easily next time.
Oh God. What does Love in Deep Space even mean? Yeah. Okay, what the? Yeah, it looks like I'm not the only one who's noticed this. I'm not the only one. Okay, I'm not the only degenerate. Good to know. There's another one. That's on what? Bear trap and handcuffs. Good thing I set the label that it did. That's why you got the warning when you came in, because I got to protect myself. I'm not gonna relapse. I'm not gonna relapse. I'm not gonna relapse. I am not gonna relapse. Jesus, give me your strength. You're swollen up to give me some strength, please. Oh. Okay. We're going. It's the gray hair. No, nope. Why are you getting Bob? He doesn't need to watch this. He doesn't need to see this. See, look, I fixed it. See? It doesn't summon everything in its mother anymore. Now my shit, like there was one trigger and that's why the dice was rolling. So no more free dice rolls, motherfuckers. I'm fixed. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Such arrogance. I like the look on your face right now.
Yep, this is totally a mobile game.
How do you expect me to respond to your
I'm not gonna say nothing.
As a tamer, don't be so stingy.
The fuck is this game? For what? My man, I guarantee you, there ain't nothing going on. Why does it look like he's kicking himself with his own boot?
Is that all the patience you have? If you want to tame me, you'll need more than that. I don't mind spending the whole night with you.
Promises, motherfucker.
I'm looking forward to
it. Okay. And of course this motherfucker's here. What the fuck? It's just I know what this is. It's just fiction. I may or may not have read that. Yeah, no. What is this one? This is the same one we just Daddy! I'm in big trouble. See, I'm not the only one. The fuck is this? Cutscenes? We're never gonna play this shit. Why did I read this as long-awaited pervertly? Yeah. Yeah, you can only play this on your mobile phone. Yeah, so that's why we're gonna. We recorded it all. Hold on a second. I feel bad watching. Why do I feel like this is not gonna be safe for stream? I'm just built differently. Okay. Anybody else see that? That's just not me, is it? Am I seeing that correctly? I think I need to get my glasses. What the fuck is that? We shouldn't click on this one, should we? Hold on. We're gonna let fate decide. Should we click on it? If it's over 10, we click. It's just cool clips from him. Are we okay with this? Can we watch Daddy Jerry? Can we watch Daddy Gerald? Can we? Is everybody okay with Gerald? Listen, I won't put you through that shit. Okay, but I will.
Drifter, stranger, mutant.
This is from the game. It's just
Never
like
chose to be a witcher.
a cool edit.
Fate chose for me.
This motherfucker started it all with the silver hair, by the way. It was this goddamn motherfucker that did it.
Not from Velen. Where are you from?
Kaer Morhen. Kedwin.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Give me a bottle of something strong.
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
We going? I'm a witcher. Heard you wondering about my swords. Well, one's for monsters. The other for humans.
Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that.
if she's to become one of us. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Geralt, we should stay out of it. I'll buy some provisions for the journey, then we'll go.
I don't care how much Henry Cavill played Geralt. This one will always be the original voice actor, and this character is it from me. Don't get me wrong, he was good in The Witcher. Henry Cavill gave it a good shot, but this will always still be the #1 OG daddy.
You recognize this medallion? You know what it means.
Good game.
Back off. Go away, or I'll kill you.
Leave me be! Get away!
I had forgotten how insolent you can be.
See this medallion? Recognize the guild?
Leave me be, whoever you is. Get away! I've long awaited this, and I know it will.
My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The wild hunt pursues her.
Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Yennefer!
You will find her and bring her to me.
Remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all. I kill monsters for coin. Geralt of Rivia. Witcher.
You'd like a reward, I suppose. Here, the gold I promised.
Mutations. They stripped you of emotion.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. You're a monster, and I kill monsters.
What would you do?
What a Witcher ought to. I try to stay out of things, stand aside. Then comes an urgent summons, and an offer I can't refuse.
Watch out! Behind you!
If you've never played this game, you need to play it. The dumbest Dutch pet peeve, but it irks me how the pronounced it just. Oh God! Remember the time before Witcher 3 when everyone was combing for Triss until they discovered the books and reported them all to the Goon Patrol? Yeah. Great game though. You have
There's
to play
nothing
it.
behind me.
You know what? Fuck everybody. I always skipped Gwent. Suck it. Never played one fucking game of it.
I'm a Witcher, I'd have heard it.
We'll see if Dandelion shows up.
wrong.
Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding. I smell it. Come on.
No. You don't smell nothing. That's chat, not me.
Come closer.
See any monsters, eh?
Yeah, just thieves and murderers. I run into dilemmas all the time. Situations where it's hard to judge.
play this
hard
again.
to know what's right. Make a decision.
Oh.
This is not one of them. You deserve to die.
This will be the next game I play. It'll have to be.
Slayer of monsters, slayer of myth. He believes he alone knows what is good and what is evil, and that this gives him the right to dispense
Such a cool edit.
Witcher, I was hoping you'd come. So be it. Let us end this. Who taught you to fight like this?
The Witcher you slew. Folks say we Witchers have no feelings. Right now, I feel rage.
Tell him.
They call me the Butcher of Blaviken for good reason. Sometimes heads just roll.
Whoa.
Witchers were made to kill monsters. Don't be afraid. I won't hurt you. It doesn't matter who posted the notice. The coin has to be right. That's all. We had a deal.
Most of the time when Hassan's done cosplay, I'd be like, yeah. I will say though, the Witcher one, holy shit, she did an amazing job on the Witcher one. The Witcher one was so fucking good. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, that looks so good because Hassan has the frame for it. It was well done. That was like one of his cosplays where I really vibed with him. Like, okay, that's fucking sick. I really loved it. It was so good. I know I was scrolling through TikTok the other day and literally an edit of it came up. I'm like, yep, that one cooked. That was so good. Bro could make money off of that. He could literally do like a whole Witcher stream for charity. He would make fucking bank. Oh, he'd make bank. He could do his goofy English accent and everything and just swing his goofy sword around. He'd make so much money. Bro, Witcher for Palestine. The Zoro cosplay is good. I'm just not a fan of One Piece. That's probably why it didn't hit as strongly by me. Hey, Marty McMod face. But yeah, like that was his best cosplay. It was so good. By the way, I fixed my mic. No more peeking. Like no more like not hearing what I'm saying because I'm screaming for various reasons. Definitely not because shit got too spicy on the ASMR stream. Definitely not. But yeah, shouldn't do it anymore. But oh, Geralt. Geralt, no shit. My past phone, Geralt was my screen. It was Geralt on like a throne with like one leg over. Every time I like unlock screen, I'd be like, now it's just like weird blood and stuff. I've moved on. Geralt, still daddy though.
Done my part. Your turn to do yours. You won't get out of paying this. Witchers don't debate. Their conscience plays no part. They just get on with it, then pick up the coin pouch tossed at their feet and set off on their way.
I wonder how heavy his coin pouch is. I mean,
don't expect witchers to save them from themselves.
The world might seem black and white to you witchers.
You see, Witcher, it's shades of all kinds.
I'll come back for you one day.
Folks speak true about you witchers. You're heartless beasts.
I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity, stripped you of emotions.
Turns laptop to his desktop. So Geralt picked good.
The mutations
doing a service.
witches of feelings.
Trust me, choice I had to make was harder. If I'm to choose between a greater and lesser evil, I'd rather not choose at all.
This voice actor's so good.
Usually, though, the stakes are just too damn high. Sometimes in choosing a greater evil, you do good, albeit in a small way. Most times, you make your choice and never look back.
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer that he's talking about in the village.
Blobtits call me the Butcher of Blaviken.
You're a stranger. You don't know life here.
Butcher of vaginas. I mean Blaviken.
Shut off, witcher.
Bro definitely slays a couple pussies.
You
fucking king.
are the mutant.
That's
You're
shit.
the mutant. An epoxy freak.
A freak. A useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
Be gone, witcher. No monsters left around here.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. You deserve each other. Nothing will change. Think it's that bad being a witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny. The Witcher's way. Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long.
No witcher's ever died in his own bed. I'll remember your teachings always. And the sacrifice you made. It's not a choice being a witcher. And once you are one, you're one for life. You can't just step off the path. Being a witcher's a burden sometimes. Witches work. Damn hard, dangerous, and thankless work. How many people's lives have you saved? From Brooksay, from Leshens.
Every witcher is a murderer.
Witchers only hunt monsters. You're no monster. Don't believe everything they say about witchers.
Have you any children, Geralt?
She's a child of the Elder Blood. She's my daughter by choice. I raised her.
Geralt, she's no longer that little girl who ran around Kaer Morhen.
She's grown up.
There's an argument going on over meat, stuffed vegetables in chat and putting it in the fucking Discord. Post a fucking picture. What's the matter, fat boy? Did you already eat it before fucking taking a picture, squirrel? That's what's going on, Zenodo. He doesn't want to tell you that he ate everything. Can't. He ate it all. He didn't take a picture. He stuffed that shit in his gullet and just didn't take a picture. That's why.
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us?
Goodbye.
15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then returned to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a Jinn.
It's just fucking...
You'd become a stranger to me. Nothing's changed.
I looked at her and felt like I was exactly where I was supposed to be. I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
The time of the white frost and white light
is nigh. The Elder Blood can initiate the final age,
Yeah.
the time of the end.
Yennefer's a more interesting character.
For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
To be fair, Triss is too nice for him. She's too wholesome for him. He needs someone who's just as kind of broken as him. So that's why they work well together, because they kind of understand each other's demons. So yeah. This is a really good edit though.
Remember this, Gwynblade.
Because of this damned Elder Blood. My gift. My curse.
Life is yours. You choose who you are. Witcher.
Where have you been? Ever find your Cirilla?
Yeah, I found Ciri. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back. Been on the path so long, I don't really know anymore. Guess I'm looking for the road's end. Witcher's lot in life. Always on the road.
Dandelion will probably show up soon.
Seems like you could use a witcher.
A man?
What?
Need a witcher?
Nay, a wolf. Grey. Though not old.
I'll help.
And they call witches unfeeling, inhuman. You've a vile sense of humor. But you're a decent man.
Thank you, Master Witcher.
Thank you, Witcher.
Them's warm words. You've a good heart.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't
That one's
lift a
said
finger
all the
without
time in the
pay.
game.
Let him go. Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time.
Call you
People say all
fucking
kinds of things
cansados.
about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
Kaer Morhen, Northern Kedwin, School of the Wolf.
Geralt the Giant Slayer.
Master Geralt.
Slayer of the Beast of Beauclair.
Sure sounds better than the Butcher of Blaviken. Yeah, a nice change from killing monsters. The things I do for art.
Forget not that
that
you are a
one.
man right and honourable, devoted to doing good.
They shall
Butcher of your mom's puss. I'm just kidding.
come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them.
Come on, show me your claws.
The white wolf.
Behold, your Arendite.
Gotcha. Be gone. You've lost.
You bathed yourself in honor, Witcher.
Geralt of Rivia!
Seem determined to get an answer. To find out if I like being a Witcher. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Yeah, I like being a Witcher. Feels kind of strange having a home.
I must say, I never pictured you owning real estate.
Unexpected as ever. Ever thought this day would come? Me and you, peace and quiet.
We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
Ooh, it's very well done. That smirk though. Indeed. Really good. The fuck was this? Oh, that was that feisty shit. I had the Lindsay Ellis, and then from there, I had this weird mechanical stuff. Yeah, okay. Watch Lindsay's. It's 24, and then after that, I will do some gaming. Yeah, you play the game in order, but you have to actually fucking play them, squirrel. Otherwise, you never get anywhere. Yeah. I give this to Nodo. What was it that, as Steve said, was around when? It made me scrolling through your chat history. 1656. Okay. Alrighty then. Loose cannon. Death. Death is a fond friend of mine. Because he's always just lurking around the corner watching perving.
That there is only one God. The anthropomorphic personification of death was a staple in Western culture long before he, she, or it appeared in modern media. And of all the anthropomorphic personifications of concepts, death is by far the most common. Death is a concept that's hard to come to terms with, and in fiction we often see characters trying to find ways to weasel their way out of death by pleading with this personification, or trying to strike a deal with them, or just avoid it altogether. Sometimes death, him or herself, gets a character arc, but for the most part, stories with death, the character, aren't about death, but who is confronting them. So, unlike, say, Captain America or Starscream, this concept is extremely broad, and the characterization is extremely varied in
There's
interpretation.
all kinds.
So, since this character and this topic is so broad, instead of doing it chronologically like I normally do, I'm going to do it a little bit differently this month. So, let us now take a merry jaunt through some of the many pop culture iterations of death. The traditional image of death nowadays is that of a dude in a large
That's from Monty
black
Python.
cloak, and usually with a scythe. The first attested use of the term the Grim Reaper was in 1847, hence the scythe. He harvests souls. This interpretation is the most recognizable and is therefore the most common here in the West. So, history. Hades was the lord of the dead, but Thanatos was death itself, not Hades. Entities like Hades or Osiris or the Norse goddess Hel, they are death relevant, but not death personifications. They don't make the death happen. The most well-known myth involving the Greek Thanatos is that of King Sisyphus.
King Sisyphus and King
Tricking him
Balls.
into getting chained up.
I always love Greek shit. I have some testicles to pause on. Thank you. Thank you. The ad's starting here momentarily. That's why I'm pausing. We'll take a moment. Take a moment. We'll take a moment. Come on. Kick it in.
Punishment
We'll let it
was
go.
the whole
We'll
pushing
continue a
a
second
boulder up
longer
the
then.
hill for eternity thing.
So fucking much.
This is the origin for many narratives involving tricking death, outwitting death, playing games against death,
And Jesus will help
etc.
us.
The most well-known mention of death in the Christian tradition is in the book of Revelation. One of the four horsemen, death
Hail
rides
Rider.
a pale horse, and hell followed with him. Well, actually, Hades. You know, remember how the Bible had some, like, translation wonk, which we went over back in the Hades episode? This is that. Continuity. Anyway, the four horsemen are really common. We're basically going to skip over that. Usually...
Okay, the four horsemen. Yes. 90 break. 90-second ad break. So, you know what that means. Time to contemplate again. And you sit there and just, you know, retank while we wait for the ad break to end. Sit here. Just we're gonna go back to Lindsay. We're gonna go back to Lindsay. We're gonna go back to Lindsay. Come along. Let's go. Kitty, kitty, kitty. No, someone else made it up. I'm forced to power bomb. Yeah.
Actually, Hades. You know, remember how the Bible had some like translation?
Yes, death. We're talking about death.
Back in the Hades episode. This is that. Continuity. Anyway, the 4 horsemen are really common. We're basically going to skip over that. Usually, death takes the form of a pale dude or a skeleton dude. Usually.
Skeleton.
Women are often
Bone
associated
daddy.
with mothers and fertility and therefore life, meaning that death is usually male, but not always.
It's gonna be
in
around
Polish, the word for
back
death
here.
is feminine because, you know, some languages gender their nouns, and therefore the Grim Reaper was too. Death was also traditionally female in
Elysium's
Lithuania,
doing,
Spain, France, and some Slavic countries up
Fitting.
until the 19th and 20th
Takes
century.
one to know one.
But the modern Grim Reaper that we usually think of is mostly influenced by English and German traditions. So this guy, he's mostly from that part of the world. So anyway, all of this business is ambling up to one of the most popular modern versions of Death, the character, who comes in the form not of this guy, but of this in Neil Gaiman's Sandman series.
Sandman.
Death here is a subversion of the typical
Yes.
Grim Reaper. She appreciates life, she appreciates the point, she's quite merciful, she sympathizes with mortality. She is also a caring, nurturing presence. In Dream's life in particular, he's the series protagonist and also a huge dick. There's not
Yes, that he
really
is.
anything cruel about her, unlike Dream, who again likes to fuck with your minds and using his powers of eternity.
He's a dick.
Doesn't really care much for humans. Not Death. Having spent some time amongst the living, she gained an appreciation for the shortness and vitality that is life. And contrary to popular belief, she is not based on Tori Amos. Anyway, but the most common narrative purpose for Death is the
Hey,
being
Doof.
what gets bargained with.
Hey, Bo.
And this is not a thing we see so much in Sandman, which
Bo,
really
this
sets
is
it
an order
apart
to be a
in
big
many
gooner.
ways,
Yeah.
but that's the biggie. The Sisyphean desire to outwit Death, trick Death, or outplay him is very, very popular.
Ooh.
And most of what we see in film and television is highly influenced by...
Oh, yes. I
David,
wondered. I thought this was going to come up. The Seventh Seal. This is a very influential depiction of death. Absolutely. Very, 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 very classic.
Jeg døden.
Yeah,
Directed
dude.
by Ingmar Bergman, The Seventh Seal may be the most well-known and influential work starring Death as a main character.
Yep.
It takes place during the Black Plague after a Swedish soldier gets back from the Crusades. And yeah, the chronology for this doesn't work at all, just,
No.
you know, go with it.
Yep.
Antonius meets Death on the beach and easily talks Death into a game of chess in exchange for his life, if he wins, and Death just likes games, so he's totally down. But you know what? Hey, Antonius, what's so bad about dying anyway? I mean, it's the Middle Ages. Shit sucks.
Ibland är det som det inte fanns någon där. Det kanske inte finns någon där. Då är levandet en orimlig fasa.
Ah, there it is. Antonius was never too keen on the whole religion thing, but faced with Death, he's not willing to go
Born
down
again,
without knowing,
bitch.
you know, what's it all about? Death in this version waffles back and forth between darkly comic and gruesome and heavily existential. There's one point where Death shows up to collect some other guy who's not Antonius, and he tries to talk Death out of it, but casually, you know, like he's asking for an extension for filing his taxes.
När jag har min föreställning. Ja, den är inställd. På grund av dödsfall.
In the end, Antonius loses the game, and Death
Sorry, bro.
comes for not only
You dead.
him, but his entire entourage, all of whom react differently to meeting Death: incredulity, despair, even happiness. This version of Death, as in the same guy from The Seventh Seal, actually shows up again in Last Action Hero. The entire conceit of this film is film characters coming to life.
Forgot
So
about
someone
that.
puts on The Seventh Seal, and then whoop, there he is. And now he's played by Ian McKellen, and oh my god, he's so Ian McKellen.
Oh.
He's not on any of my lists.
He just seems to be like following them around to f with them.
I was only curious.
So why are you like,
How's it hanging, Death?
Another obvious example of Seven Seal's influence is
I kind of was a fan of this Death. He was a bit of a, you may be a king or a little street sweeper, but sooner or later you dance with the Reaper. It's so dumb. Whoa, whoa. Hey, Ted. Hey, Bill. You know, shit like that.
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, the second entry to the Bill and Ted saga. Bill and Ted spend about half of this movie dead, owing to robot clones from the future coming back in time to kill them.
I totally loogied on that good death thing!
And so when Death shows up, they run.
Give him a Melvin.
We just Melvin Death!
Oh.
Bill and Ted spend a fair chunk of the movie meandering through the afterlife before actually getting around to playing a game against Death in exchange for their lives.
Play Battleship.
First, Battleship.
I've sank my
ship.
And then Clue, because Death is a sore loser and wants to do it again. And then electronic football, and finally, Twister. Death is obligated then to sneak Bill and Ted into heaven and talk God into giving them their lives back.
They Melvin to me.
They Melvin
Curiously, the narrative doesn't lose Death after he does his job, but he and some, alien engineers, because Bill and Ted, tag along to help Bill and Ted save their girlfriends and win the Battle of the Bands. So this is one of the more complete character arcs we see for Death. At first he's all insecure because he lost, but then he finds meaning in joining the band as a bassist and Melvining the bad guy.
Melvin.
Another in the vein of playing
Grim
against
Adventures
Death
of Billy
and winning,
and
we
Mandy,
have Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, in which the two leads challenge the Grim Reaper to a game when he comes to claim their elderly hamster. When Death loses the game, in this case the game being the Limbo, he must become their best friend forever, though the more accurate term would be slave. The entire conceit of this series is based on Billy and Mandy humiliating Grim like the horrid little sociopaths that they are, while Grim bemoans his horrible lot in, unlife, not life, whatever it is.
That's hard to watch for me. No Cartoon Network. No money
The show
for cable.
lasted 7 seasons.
You can't kick me because your brain is
Oh,
stupid.
the Adventure Time Death
A
is
more recent
great.
example of playing against Death is Adventure Time, which
Adventure Time is so fucking deep. Like, it is a very deep cartoon. Like, you're like, oh, it's all fun. And then you get more into it and you're like, Jesus Christ, this is fucking deep. You just realize, how many layers there are to the characters and things like that. It's a really great show. I've not watched it in forever, though.
carries also flavors the myth of
Yeah,
Orpheus,
deep and
where
dark.
our hero ventures into the underworld to bring his wife back from the dead. I mean, plant. Finn was tasked with babysitting a plant and immediately killed it. So he's got to get the plant back. So, like in the Seventh Seal, Finn loses and all hope seems lost. But unlike Seventh Seal,
And
Finn
Death
and
becomes a
Death happen to have a
constant
mutual
follower.
friend.
Before I die, I'm honor bound to tell you, Peppermint Butler says hi.
What? You know Peppermint Butler?
So that gets
You know Peppermint Butler?
Who are you? I'm Callista Flockhart. Who the hell do you think I am? I'm Death.
Death pops up in Family Guy a few times. In the first episode, he's played by Norm Macdonald, and then in all other.
Family Guy is every lib's favorite fucking cartoon. I'm sorry. Seth MacFarlane's a huge lib. It's
appearances by Adam Carolla.
Gotcha! It's just me, Death. I'm here for the body.
The first time he shows up is an episode where Peter fakes his death, which in turn makes the
You're
real
a
Death
shitter.
decide that, okay, that sounds legit, come
Peter.
with me. But
Peter.
when Death sprains his ankle,
Peter.
Peter has to fill in for him. So through this, Peter gets out of dying, and Death shows up on occasion to answer
Yeah, there's just bigotry.
existential questions.
A lot of racial jokes. Like
and
if you
of
look
course,
back, you're like,
makes Seth MacFarlane jokes. So outwitting Death or making some deal with him is really common, but if you aren't playing a game with Death or making some kind of deal with him, maybe you're just straight up trying to escape him.
If I don't watch out, if I let down even for a moment, he'll
Twilight
get
Zone's a great
A
fucking
famous
show.
episode of The Twilight Zone features an old lady named Wanda who has started noticing Death in crowds before he takes people, and has now spent God knows how many years holed up in her house, refusing to go outside or let anyone in because she knows
Twilight Zone is an amazing series and just a great show. There's so much good writing in that show.
Death is after her.
I never go out.
Never.
I haven't been out for years.
But one day she finally caves, even though, yep, sorry, Wanda. But look, he's baby Robert Redford.
Yeah.
And then he's like blue stealing her.
Come on, it's time to go.
Death is such a cinnamon roll in this version, you know? What a great guy to transition people out of this life and into the next. Go, Wanda. Go.
We'll see.
You go with baby Robert Redford.
What you feared would come like an explosion is like a whisper.
I mean,
Death
Let's go with a
no
bang.
master.
1964's
Mask of the Red Death, yes.
based on the Edgar Allan Poe story of the same name,
Mm.
features another group of people holding up to avoid death, only this death is not such a cinnamon roll. This isn't just any death, but a very specific plague. In fact, there appear to be like a whole rainbow of deaths. Black death, yellow death, green death. It's a death rainbow brigade. This movie stars the deliciously hammy Vincent Price, both as the evil Prince Prospero and, eventually, as the Red Death himself. The original story takes place during a horrible plague wherein a bunch of rich asshats hide in their castle while the Red Death ravages the peasantry below. But where Prince Prospero and his fellow rich folk in the original story just ignore the suffering, Vincent Price's version takes it a step further, okay, more like a giant Superman leap further, and is also a Satanist. When the Red Death shows up,
Nothing wrong with that.
Prospero's like, yay, it's Satan. You're here to, like, reward me for worshiping you,
Is that
right?
Bo?
No.
No, I'm here to take you.
Sorry, Vincent Price. Death is a major backstory player in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, where he pops up in Hermione's telling of how our MacGuffins came into existence in the first place. In this story, Death feels cheated when 3 wizard brothers evade a dangerous river that usually kills people. So he tells these 3 brothers he'll grant them some wish in a sort of deal with the devil's setup. Numbers 1 and 2 die because of their arrogance, but brother number 3 evades death. You know, for a while because he's humble. But of course,
I never really got into Harry Potter.
Valar Morghulis.
Began greeted death as an old friend.
The interesting thing is everybody who's into Harry Potter now is like, oh God, no. Yeah, Show to Puppetry is awesome. But I never really got into Harry Potter. It wasn't mine. I was like, meh, magic, magicians, meh. I know. But I never got into Twilight either. So haha. I got an interview with a vampire though, god damn it. That I did get into.
And went with him gladly.
It's weird that he'd greet death as a friend since death gamed the system like that. Well, maybe he thought his brothers were dicks too.
Alex?
The death
Oh
feels
God, Final
cheated
Destination.
is more central to the plot of
The reason why millennials don't drive behind trucks with fucking logs loaded up in them. Seriously. This movie is the reason why a lot of millennials, when they see trees being transported, like big old long logs, they will fucking change lanes and they will slow the fuck down because they will not drive behind that shit after seeing that movie. Fear of flights, yep, slipping in the bathroom. This fucking movie series gave people so many phobias. It wasn't even funny. Yeah, oh my God, or go tanning,
Final
exactly.
Destination
Oh,
series
Jesus
in
Christ.
increasingly goofy ways.
Yep.
You can just drop fucking
Boom.
Here, death
He
falls
dropped
less
dead.
on the human end, more of like a devious, translucent swoosh than a legit personification. But death is an antagonist that schemes and has a presence, so I'm counting it. Death gets cheated out of Devon Sawa and his buddies in the
Gotta
first
get him
movie.
back.
It's an accident. In death, there are no accidents and no escapes.
He's amazing as
Throughout
Candyman.
the series, some of the characters manage to contrive some ways to escape death's plan, but for the most part, the theme is that you can't cheat death.
Whoop.
And if you do evade death for a time,
It'll get ya.
the resulting eventual death will be ridiculous.
Yes.
I am
dead.
Yes, well, the thing is, we've got some people from America for dinner tonight.
I love this one.
It's a Mr. Death or something. He's come about the reaping.
Monty Python's meaning of life
So
is
good.
in that Douglas Adamsian tradition of
I seem to have stepped in Monsieur's bucket.
exploring human existence through absurdist comedy. The joke here is mostly about people's inability to face uncomfortable truths.
Good evening.
This
is Mr. Death.
This is a big theme in British comedy.
The Grim Reaper.
Hardly surprising in this weather.
Another popular concept in recent years is that of there being a bunch of reapers on like a payroll and death being this big bureaucratic enterprise. In Dead Like Me, the dead sometimes become grim reapers and it's treated like a mind-numbing 9-to-5 scenario, playing what amounts to indentured servitude as a like bad temp agency or something.
This is Rube. He's my boss. He's undead
Do not know
too.
this show.
Reapers here don't appear to have much in the way of powers.
Why couldn't we have taken a cab?
They can't walk through walls.
Your power
or
is a
float
9 to
or
5 you
anything,
hate.
And they just take souls. Things called gravelings appear to do the actual work of killing. This TV show has a tone problem. Moving on. In the anime Black Butler, we see an
Black
even more
Butler.
explicitly bureaucratic organization. This one almost Men in Black-y with the way it goes about things.
It's just a job. And there is no place for emotion in a job.
And these guys were never human, and when people die, they just come and collect souls. And souls come out like celluloid, this being all their memories. They each get a scythe, often anachronistic, like
One hell
the
of a
celluloid,
butler.
just, roll with it. Also, this guy is the most popular of the Reaper characters, or maybe any of the characters by a lot.
I'm the queen of the Reapers, the ripest fruit there is.
Oh, Japan. And no, this isn't just coding. This guy has a huge crush on the titular butler.
At last, our amorous adventure can begin anew.
We're getting close to the
Death
potential
sometimes
TOS.
has motivations other than his or her job. We often see Death wanting to learn about a thing or understand a thing.
I could introduce myself properly, but it's not really necessary. You'll know me well enough and soon enough, depending on a diverse range of variables.
In the book, The Book Thief, Death wants to
Bring you to Jesus while
contextualize a
it
specific
runs.
life. That
So
of
look at
Liesel,
Jesus'
who was a
titties.
German schoolgirl during World War II, and who he saw a lot in that time, since she was in Germany during World War II. This is a first-person narrative by a character who is not the main character, like The Great Gatsby or Heart of Darkness. And Death is not in the story at all, unlike those previous two. So, obviously, since it's a point of view thing in a story in which Death is not a character, like he doesn't show up or give Liesel helpful advice or, make her a dress to wear to the ball or something, this works way better in the book than in the film adaptation, which exists. But usually Death wanting to learn a thing involves Death getting a
Enough.
knees.
Damn it! Of course you go
remember
back.
how the Bible had some
there we go.
getting a girlfriend. Before we go into that, let's talk about the Death and the Maiden. Death and the Maiden was a popular
just a
art
butt.
motif dating back to the 18th century. Ludwig Gleim wrote a poem called An den Tod, or To Death. Gleim is mad at Death because, his girlfriends keep dying, and so clearly it was because Death, totally had a death boner for these girls. He's like, hey brah, you don't even have lips brah, why are you taking all my girls brah? So Death and the Maiden is like a distant cousin to the Beauty and the Beast motif, that of Death as a lover. This is played with as a very on-the-nose theme in the original.
We're good. Okay. Weep. Back we go. Bye, Jesus.
Original Phantom of the Opera, the book that is. But the Phantom, much as he will tell you otherwise, is not Death himself.
Yeah, that's hot. That's Jesus to keep us in line.
Following? It was right behind us all the time we were racing.
In Death Takes a Holiday, some wealthy idiots have a near-death experience, and Death decides to stick around because he wants to know why mortals fear him so much. And so he makes a deal with this duke to stay at his place and eat his food and just jerk around for a bit.
Can you conceive how lonely I am when there is nothing that doesn't shun me, that doesn't fade as I come near?
Death starts a live
They'll
journal.
welcome
His
me.
love interest is Grazia, who seems to see marriage as a form of death.
I'm not ready.
All the other girls fear him, but not Grazia. No, she's not like all those other girls. So when in the end, Death straight up says, no, you have to die to come with me, she's like, it's cool.
I'm ready.
No, you can't come with me.
Yes, I can.
Would a single goddamn one of you trust me with the decisions I am making? I get it. I know who you are, and I'm down.
You see me as I am.
But I've always seen you like that.
And she goes with him.
Let's
and
go.
It's awesome.
And as strong as death.
Death Takes a Holiday was agonizingly remade into
Butt and boobies. Oh, God, this movie. No. Oh, the patois in this movie is a fucking crime. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. This is aged so horribly. Oh, this is aged so horribly. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Please don't play that part. Please don't play that part.
It is twice as long.
Please
Kill
don't.
everything. It's ironic how much this movie makes you long for death. In this version, Death gives Anthony Hopkins some more time for putting up with him. The original works a lot better because
Yeah,
the
the
characters
original
are all
doesn't have
dancing
such
around
horrible
on the weird
Fucking
formalities
accents.
of European aristocracy. So everyone's weird and
Oh.
stilted and unnatural, but it makes sense. Here, it's just...
Joe, you do get around.
That's your name? And isn't it a lovely one? So sturdy, so straight.
The
Oh,
Monty
sturdy
Python
and straight?
scene was
Okay,
more
sis.
realistic.
Mr. Death is a reaper.
The maiden in this movie does not follow Death into the great beyond. The sexy body Death took in the form of Brad Pitt pops back to life, and the lady goes, okay, I'll settle.
The shell's
So on
still
top
there.
of being agonizingly
Fucked
long and
up.
boring, this one is problematic.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me use your body, bruh. I saved the best for last, as I think few would argue that Terry Pratchett's death. The death of Terry. Oh my god, there's no good way to phrase that. Discworld.
There it is.
Am Death, the Grim Reaper of the Discworld.
This version is not only the most fleshed out, so to speak, but a combination of all of the above in a lot of ways. Death has appeared in every.
Yes, rest in peace, Terry Pratchett. I honestly think Terry did not die of natural causes. I think Terry went on his own terms because he knew his mind was going. And his daughter has taken over his estate and works. And no, she didn't mention Skeletor, no. The daughter took over his estate, so there could be potentially some more works. I don't know. I haven't really followed it. There could be some that have come out, but yeah, I like that he was very open about it to the end about how his mental capacities were declining and how he tried to keep track of things, and that he had a point that was as far as he'd go and then he was done. And I respect him for really just wanting, I mean, you can't blame someone for wanting to have their capacities, especially someone who's an author, has been writing for so long and doing these things, to all of a sudden lose the capacity to do what they loved and what their passion was, you know? So he definitely did not die an accidental death, we'll put it that way. So Terry controlled everything to the very end. Really great author. My nephew's read all these books too. I read them with him. I used to read them to him when he was like 10. So yeah, he has been initiated into Discworld as well. So yeah. Is there a character's death as well?
Discworld novel, although he was a main character only in 5 of them. He does do the occasional play games with you for your life thing, and he was originally a more sinister presence,
it's a great
but
book.
by the time he was a lead character, he had a more sympathetic and humorous personality. Death has an adopted daughter named Isabel that he's saved from the wastes. Why? Well, she says once that, you know, he didn't feel sorry for me. He never feels anything. He probably thought sorry for me.
Oh, sorry.
This is in no way
Yeah.
supported by the narrative, as Death clearly feels lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Ennui, affection, regret, ennui. He's real big on the ennui.
I need to imbibe vast amounts of alcohol.
Vast amounts?
I need to forget.
But the real relationship that makes this version unique is to his granddaughter through Isabel, Susan Stohilid.
Would you like a drink before you go?
A cup of cocoa would be appropriate in the circumstances.
We see her in both of the Discworld adaptations that star Death. Terry Pratchett's Hogfather, wherein he is voiced by Ian Richardson, and Soul Music, where he is voiced by Christopher Lee, and it is adorable.
Oh, Christopher Lee, another one, rest in peace.
You haven't got a kiss for your old granddad.
The problem with both of these is that they are 3 hours long.
Oh.
Each.
Oh.
In Soul Music, Susan has to take over Death's job while he's out trying to deal with all those emotions he totally doesn't feel.
I may
He was,
have
yes.
allowed myself a flicker of
To be
emotion.
fair, if we look back at a lot of previous actors, they were all very problematic. We also have to remember that they came from times where a lot of behavior that is no longer acceptable now was acceptable and normalized. That's something, don't start with H.P. Lovecraft either. There's a lot of problematic things. Things have changed. At the start of Jesus. Yeah. That's the problem, is like you have a lot of people that you're like, oh, they're amazing. Then you look into their backstory and you're like, ooh. And, you know, if you like Sean Connery, you're supporting a wife beater. Yeah. Yeah. So everybody has got, from that time, there's a good chunk, like a good, you know, it's a 50-50 chance that they're not going to be a great person. It kind of sucks. The times have changed. People have bettered. People are more aware that these things are not okay. But yeah, like it sucks. It really does. If you get older and you look back at something you liked in your childhood and realize that person was a fascist or a racist, and you're like, God damn it. Can't have anything. Fucking assholes. You know, that's always the worst. Yep.
I can give it up any time I like.
Terry Pratchett's Hogfather features a similar premise, where Death has to stand in for the Discworld Santa equivalent.
You're supposed to say thank you.
Thank you.
And be good. This is part of the arrangement.
Yes.
No,
Then we have a contract.
Both of these
Lovecraft
are a
was very
slog
problematic.
to get through because there's
Very hateful person.
so much extraneous
Trash
in
human
there.
being.
This works way better on the page, but the truth is, like, for both of these, Death's portions are priceless and wonderful.
It is unfair. Well, that's life.
What does he got on his chin?
But I'm not.
Terry Pratchett has gone on record as saying that he's received letters from terminally ill fans in which they hope that Death will resemble the Discworld incarnation. And he's also said that those particular letters usually cause him to spend some time staring at the wall.
I think a wise man thinks of death as a friend. If that death comes later.
Yeah.
That comes from one of the last interviews that Terry Pratchett did before he died earlier this year, and illustrates why that version sticks with people so very much.
Could I give you a hand?
Death being greeted as a friend, what better way to cope with it? It's less about Death himself so much as how he is greeted. Especially if your brothers were apparently massive pricks. So, thank you for watching.
Perfect ending. And there's an ad starting momentarily.
Not gonna be a vote this time because, like I said last time, this one's going to be my choice, which I will do every 5 episodes.
This was way before people went after her for her take on Avatar, which was like a very common take though. Oh my God. The whole discourse around her was so unnecessary and stupid. Jesus fucking Christ. I still enjoy her videos. She's good. She's writing books now. I think she brought her 3rd book out now. So good for her. She said a very common take around Avatar: The Last Airbender that a lot of people kind of agreed with, and they went off and like her own fans like basically cannibalized her. It's crazy. I don't know because I did not watch the Avatar series, but people tried to make it about race or racism type things. And I think in general, like even people in the community had said, no, like this is true. It's not racist. It's this, and people just kind of went off. Not the new Netflix one, no. Like I think she meant the animated one, potentially. Maybe it would have been the Netflix. I don't know. I do know what happened. I don't know exactly what was said, but yeah. You owe to see it before watching everything. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I know. I mean, the internet's fucking insane at times with stuff. They need to chill the fuck out. Seriously, they need to chill massively. It was really unwarranted. If it's this, she's right. Yeah, she said Raya and the Last Dragon was like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what it was, Asdeef. Yes. She said Raya and the Last Dragon was like Avatar: The Last Airbender. It was manufactured outrage. Exactly. And that's why people were so fucking confused as to what everyone was angry about. Nobody like really understood it. It was just like, you know, people said she was a woman on the internet. That's kind of what her little video was about when she came back a little bit. The fact that, you know, the Yoko Ono video, which was amazing, by the way. Did we ever finish that on stream with LB? I can't remember. I don't think she did. No. Yeah, I watched all of it and I really enjoyed it. And I thought it was great. It was very good. Yeah. I've loved Lindsay for a long time and watched her stuff, but the woman on the internet stuff is very true. It's one of those things to where, what was I watching? I think it was like on Diva. Let me see if I can find the video I was watching earlier today. Maybe like touch on it a little bit. I have to go through my history. One moment, please. Beep, 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 do. Let's see if we can find it, shall we? Amongst all the other videos that are surprisingly not smut. Which is very true. I think it was this morning I was watching it. Oh, hello, Jesus. Stop judging me. Yeah. It was It was from Khadija. Do you guys know who Khadija is? You probably do if you've watched like Jason or anything. She was talking about basically hookup culture. Can't really watch this one on stream because she did like have a certain toy manufacturer sponsor the video, and it's not quite like TOS friendly for Twitch. Yes. So basically she was talking about how women kind of feel like they have an expiration date and you're consistently being looked at, watched, and that even the control over your body and things like being able to have a hookup or have sex, like without connections, even then still women are being used for that. And she verbalized it way better than me. My brain's broken. But she was just talking about how a lot of women felt hollow because they were still being used even when they were trying to have control over their own bodies. And it was really fucked up. And the thing is, with a lot of the times with women, the problem that some women have is the fact that we all feel like we have an expiration date on our head. Because the moment that you hit a certain age or you are in a certain, we'll say drawer. So we'll call it the married drawer, I guess. We'll go here because we're just talking anyway. You don't need hot Jesus. The moment that you enter like a certain drawer of your relationships or like of who you are, I'm gonna put this on as well because it's very dead ass quiet. There we go. You kind of lose value a lot quicker. I mean, men are kind of lucky sometimes. There are some men who age like silver foxes, but then I will say as a woman, you are consistently reminded. I mean, perfect example with my mother. She's always like, oh, like, what are you doing for anti-aging? What are you doing for this? What are you using for this? And she consistently asks me like what my skincare routine is to make sure I stay young. And I'm like, hydration and just sunscreen. And it's a little bit weird. You can hear the old school misogyny. The patriarchy is strong with her at times. It pokes through every now and again still. And having conversations with her sometimes makes me very like angry because I'm kind of like, well, okay, what does this have to do with who I am as a person or what I choose to do? Like, it's very difficult. And my mother also brought a very famous line that made me very angry, which is when you talk about SA, if someone even utters the word, but what was she wearing? We're done with the conversation. Just because a present is wrapped nicely doesn't mean it's for you. It is not for you to open or steal. That does not fucking matter. That shit is fucked. And that's the thing. Khadija went into a lot of these different talking points about how women are consistently shamed for their sexuality, for wanting to control their bodies. The funny part is we want to control our bodies. We can't even 100% control our bodies. We can't get abortions. We can't get certain care we need because, you know, ladies, you don't really know. Maybe you need to be a mother. That's what you were made for. And it's just, it's very frustrating. And the thing that I personally have fought with a lot in my life is when you're a taller woman and you're more, I wouldn't say masculine, but more intimidating to people, they consistently feel like they need to tear you down because of that. And I spent a good chunk of my life with someone in my family absolutely ripping me to shreds. It was a biological family member. And they absolutely tore me down. I don't know why to this day still, that they felt the need to like just completely wreck me as a person. But trying to like exist sometimes in a way that's not intimidating, that isn't threatening, but just wanting to exist is difficult. I'm consistently feel like people are like stepping up or trying to start shit because, hey, yo, look at this big bitch. I'm going to have to try and see like, well, you could step on me. Oh, what are you going to do? You're going to fucking fight back? The amount of aggression that came at me just because I wasn't small and helpless was scary at times. It fucked me up. As a young, like, 15-year-old, I had grown-ass men being like, I'll take you. I can take you. I can take you. You're like, what the fuck is going on here? So, yeah. Just being a woman in public sometimes is just difficult. Like I know for a fact that the patriarchy fucks men up 100%. And they have it just as difficult with what's expected from them, what is expected of them, and how they have to act and what masculinity is to the larger male spectrum. A good example is my nephew. My nephew is pretty chill. My nephew is a very non-violent person. My nephew does not like hitting people. He does not like getting into conflict. He doesn't like, just in general, being mean to people. He's like, why should I do that? Well, I don't like those things. And my nephew gets called names because my nephew's not being like the other boys and running around bullying the girls or being mean or showing how strong he is. He's like, I don't need to do those things. I like who I am and I don't need to do that. Like, I'll play football with you, but the moment you start beating the shit out of me, I'm gone. He doesn't let people treat him that way, which is good. But because of that, a lot of people consistently go, oh, you're weak. You're weak because you value not causing troubles or because you don't feel like you need to hurt or bully others. And it's really sad because you see a lot of kids. When I used to take my sister's son to kindergarten, basically what would happen is you'd get there and you'd see like this shift with the kids. And it was kind of sad. Because, like, they'd go in and they'd want to play with, like, certain toys and they'd get shamed for it. There were girls shaming the boys. Like, I used to always pick my sister's son up because, like, she'd work and I'd be like, okay, cool, because it was only until 12, so I'd pick him up. And I remember my nephew had this really cool unicorn shirt I got him. It was a badass unicorn shirt. And he wore it to kindergarten. And he comes out the day he wore it and he's like, I don't want to wear this again. I'm like, why? What's wrong? Some dumb chick named Jennifer, I don't remember the little shit's name, said he couldn't wear it because he was a boy and unicorns are for girls. And I'm like, nobody made that rule. What are you talking about? To this day, my nephew still will not touch things with unicorns on it because he thinks they're not for him. And that was really fucked up. The whole social patriarchy, matriarchy, all of it fucks everyone up. Yeah. And it frustrates the shit out of me that people just can't exist and be how they want to be. Like kindergarten here, a lot of the time, the kids will go, the boys will play with girls' toys. They don't care. But what happens is these boys bring shit from home, from their dads, who are like, no, you got to like trucks. You got to like this. You got to do that. And if you do that, you're not a real man. And then they spew it at the other kids who aren't doing it because they're like, well, my dad said it's this. And you watch like these poor kids just kind of be shoved into the patriarchy and told, no, that's how men act. And it's sad. And Khadijah's video just really brought that up by me today. I was just listening to it when I was doing my makeup. I was thinking like, why do we have to be like this as a society? Why is it such a big deal that someone's more masculine or feminine and isn't male or female? Or chooses not to identify with either gender and be non-binary? Why does it matter? Why? I have a strong feeling a lot of the time when people have a very strong opinion about those things, it's because they themselves are jealous of those people being able to be brave enough to be themselves and take the slings and arrows in order to be authentic. They're weak inside and can't themselves come to terms with the fact that they want to be who they want to be and that they don't care what other people think. I get a very strong feeling sometimes that that's the case. It's a case of how dare you live authentically when I have to live this way because I'm weak and I can't do it. So I have to make your life a living hell. There is a lot of that, you know? I'll look through chat 'cause I feel like last time I missed like some really good comments from people and stuff. Like, yeah, this is why I appreciate my parents just letting me be introverted and do art and read. Yeah, I was called gay in a pejorative way for good parts of my family for years. Yeah, that's horrible. And I had to pretend to not like stuff I love, like musicals or animated Disney movies and stuff like that because I was looked down because of it. I'm sorry, King. That's sad. It's okay now. It was a long time ago now, but you still remember it. It doesn't matter if it was a long time ago or not. It's still in there. You know, those experiences are there. As a trans girl, I got shamed out of so much stuff I liked as a kid. Yeah, I'm sorry. The thing is just, a lot of people for some reason feel a need to control children and control people and tell them this is how you have to live. It's kind of like the whole like debt forgiveness stuff in the United States from the boomers going, we had to pay our dues. We had to follow the rules and we had to do the things, so do you. You don't get these things because we had to do these things. And you're like, what the fuck is, no, that's not how bettering the world works. You can't go, I paid my dues, motherfucker, pay yours too. No, you can't do that. I wore maroon Converse in middle school and people questioned me for wearing pink. It's fucking maroon. Yeah, and I worked hard and still do to unlearn this toxic masculinity. It is very difficult. It's in there. I generally think that a lot of cis people are transphobic because they are envious. They wish they could also be free with their own gender expression, even though they are not trans. Exactly. So nothing ever gets better. The point of the world is the debt we owe our boomers. Yeah. German adults see any dominance as manly. My ex knew me from day one as non-binary, but you are much more manly than all my exes. And shortly after I ended it, yeah. My partner is someone who has fought with their gender for a while. I have permission to talk about this a little bit. I'm not going to go too in depth. They live, my partner identifies as non-binary here at home for now, because they're still on a journey of trying to figure out what they feel comfortable doing. They were shamed at a very young age by their father for experimenting with women's clothing and trying to feel more feminine. And because of that, when I first met my partner, there was a lot of trauma to unpack. And basically, we almost ended our relationship because of it. And it wasn't for the reason you think. It's because they didn't want to tell me. They had read online in forums that most cis women, when they heard these things, would leave you. And if I could find that Reddit, I would rip it to pieces and piss all over it, because fuck them. So they were so scared to tell me this, that when I say the only time in my life that I have seen such emotion from my partner was in this moment. How much shame there was around it. How much shame there was. And that's fucked up. No, I'm not. And I got mad at them. I'm like, whatever made you think that I would not love you for you? I had never given them that impression. I had never given them that feeling. But then I understood that they were scared because of what had been told them, what had been shown to them, and how society had treated these things. And I just went, I don't care. I'm glad you told me these things. Due to my transition, I went from the safest possible state, massive, scary looking brute, and soon I'll be sticking out in society that's violent to people like me. 5 years ago, if someone stepped up, I'd say, I will alter the course of your life. Now I'm scared and learning how to de-escalate. I'm seriously considering carrying a weapon like pepper spray and a knife. I'm set on living the best life for the longest. I'm life expectancy maxing, and I'm done catering others. Good. Yeah. It's sad. My ex was so scared to come out as bi to her family. I don't know if she has done it to this day. Aw. Coming out as and be trans to anyone for the first time is terrifying. No matter how sure you are, they'll be split. Yeah. I was just more hurt because I felt like I had given them the impression that they didn't believe that. But then I realized, I'm like, you're being selfish. They were scared. Fear is not logical. That's just what it was. And that's why I don't like my partner's father. I really don't. My partner's mother, on the other hand, was such a lovely woman. And I genuinely miss her. Oh, I'm not going to cry. I genuinely miss her because she was so loving and caring to them that she would, whenever she showed up, she was just always positive and sweet. I would hug them and just always just was such a lovely woman. And I really miss her. And it was a shame that she's no longer around. She was really a great lady. I really loved her. She was so accepting to me as well. She never judged. She was always really sweet. She just wanted to see her child happy, and that's all that mattered to her. So yeah, her anniversary of her death was this week, so it was a little harsh. It's been 4 years now, 3 or 4 years now. Jesus, time passes fast. And like, it's just difficult because when their father comes to visit, I just remember the pain I saw because of it, and it's hard for me to forgive. And their father's just one of those people that's like that, and it's sad. It's really fucking sad. And the thing is that's good, is that my partner is more open about these things and trusts a few people with this. But to this day, they're still very cautious with work and things like that, because they have a couple of colleagues that are transitioning right now. And with the atmosphere in Germany kind of taking a little bit of a turn, like the one in a lot of the other parts of the world, it's scary. And they're still following their journey and trying to figure out what they want. And that's okay. Whatever they decide, it doesn't bother me. I love them for who they are. their gender is their choice, and their representation of their gender is their choice. They're still them. Doesn't matter. They're still who they are. I don't care. I love them for what's inside of them as a person. Doesn't matter. And I will love them no matter what they choose, because that means they're happy. That's all that matters to me. Yeah, that's all that matters to me. So, yeah, the patriarchy, the matriarchy, everything is so toxic. It's shackles around every gender's ankle, and I just wish there was a way to get rid of it, but it's been so imposed for so long that people are so scared to not have it around, or to not, it's like a safety blanket for some people, and it's sad and scary and really fucked up. I hope, and this is what I try to teach my nephew, that one day people can actually live as themselves and no one will bat an eyelash or give a shit. That no one will care. My nephew gets a bit... Nephew's like, yes, you've told me these things already. Because like if we'll be like talking about a subject when they come home from school and like chill at my place. What happens is like Fridays, nephew comes by and like chills at my place. It's vacation right now, so they've been here a bit too fucking often. But yeah. And they're like, yeah, this and this and this girl. He hasn't really figured out that he likes, if he likes girls or anything like that. He's just like, you know, they're quieter. I like being around them more. But like he doesn't think of them like that. The boys are annoying. He's like, meh. So yeah, it's always just nice to be able to have conversations with him about these things. Lucky my sister lets me have these conversations. Some people are like, don't about that stuff. But yeah. Yeah. Just remember, it's better to live this one playthrough authentically than not authentically. Life is short. Life can be difficult. It is difficult. I don't fucking say can is difficult. We all have our own struggles. We all have our own darkness within us. We have our own daily demons to fight. And at least being authentic to yourself and trying to live your truth the best you can, that's all you can really do. That's why I have so many tattoos now all of a sudden. I've spent too many years going, I don't know if I want anything. And then one day I just went, you know what? Fuck it. We're getting them all. And I don't care. And ever since then, feel great. Love it. I go to the end of next month for another one on my chest. Gonna match my avatar soon. Not this tattoo, but it'll be similar. So yeah, fucking live your life. People are gonna laugh no matter fucking what. You look stupid, you fall, whatever, they're gonna laugh. Who fucking cares? Jesus Christ, just me existing makes people laugh and say dumb shit because I'm so fucking tall and I'm goth and they're like, ugh, what the fuck's a tattoo gonna do? They get scared now, which is fun. They get even more scared because they see the hand tattoo. They're like, oh, is she gonna hurt me? I was waiting for my partner to pick me up because they had my car the other day at my nail appointment. And this mother walks by with her kid. And the kid goes, she has scary tattoos. And the mom's like shuffling him along. I'm like, hey, yeah, scary. My brother swore unconditional support, which is amazing by him, but I'm not comfortable with little children, so I used a white lie that I don't want to confuse his kid by uncle becoming an aunt, but I hope to meet. Oh, yeah. It's hard to confront. Children are very honest. Holy shit, they're very fucking honest, and what they say sometimes cuts like daggers, even though they don't mean it, but you definitely see like society's kind of like an unfettered view from them. Sometimes it's a little hard to withstand. Mama, the man had a rock on, was so fun to hear from children. Yeah, he has a skirt on. Who cares? Like, most of the time, children don't care. It's their parents' bias making them that way. Seriously. You hang around, you know, kids enough, or have them over or whatever, and you see like, hey, yo, can you go to parents' night for me? Sure, tonight. And you go sit there and you listen to some of these fucking parents talk, and you're like, oh my God, you guys are assholes. Jesus Christ. And they give all that shit to their kids. So yeah, fun. Oh God. We need to go back and visit Jesus. I think he's sad and lonely, and we need to give a little look at him again. Jesus will bless us with his titties. Jesus, we need your cleansing titties. Give us your cleansing Jesus, thank you again for your titty service. We are very thankful to you. Very thankful. But we're going to go over here and hope that the gaming shit works like it should. You want to see something cool? This is what I was doing today. You ready? You ready? Hey, I'm a gamer now. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. We got a controller now. I can play the games too. Let's fucking go. Let me turn my fucking old lady noises. Okay, so open up. Hey, it worked. Let's fucking go. I feel like I need to kind of un poco. No, what we're gonna do is we'll do it here. Where you at, bitch? Right here. Uh-huh. Yep, good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. See. Time for tavern talk. Gee, I wonder who that one friend is online. I know exactly who it is. Definitely not Elby. Playing Zelda or something. Totally not Elby. Hey. Ooh, I'm a gamer now. I'm just so fucking dumb. Yes, I too have a controller now. I feel like big gamer. Yes. That one friend online. Yep. Most likely. Or it could be Oni. Who knows? Play. My fucking PlayStation on again today. 210. Yes, it's brute. You are the correct one. Yes, it was raining. Rainy day. Also raining the other day when we played. Okay. Go a bit over here. So, time to start the day. What shall it bring? Oh. I look so... I'm a proper fucking gamer now. Look at this. Oh, watch out. No, I'm gonna stop. I don't know why. Oh, someone new. Good mythical morning. Brett? Blink? Good mythical morning. It's well past noon. It's still morning somewhere. Okay, bro. Plus, a wizard doesn't care about things like time. Time's not only relative, but also flexible. Ayo, I'm flexible too. Huh? Flexible? Yes. We'll stare at this guy for a minute here. We'll stare in a moment. There's gonna be an ad starting in a moment. Like a gummy worm. Ayo, gummy worm, okay. One time, I've actually tried breaking through the space-time continuum using a loophole through the primordial vortex. All right, you fucking nerd. And good night, brilliant. Sleep tight. Gute Nacht. Schlaf schön. And did it work? My man's talking like the nerdy one he is. Yeah. No. But almost. I would have needed a drip of primordial sea to enhance the curvature, and that should have done it. The curvature enhancement. Ayo, what? But no access to the primordial sea. Ah, okay. We'll wait for a moment, because he's ad break. Look at how mad she is. Oh, yeah, very cute freckles. They're cute. Nice shirt. Very sloppy wizard. Can you pick the direction of the curvature? Oh, direction of the curvature. Oh. And then you say he looks 12. All right, we're ending that conversation. Ew, he looks 12. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Pack it up. Pack it up. We're packing it up. Pack it up. Pack it in. Let Mebic in. I hate that song. Come on. We got 30 seconds and then we can continue. Because we're trying. I don't know who the fuck's not subscribed and who is. I'm trying to be nice. He has no access to the primordial sea. Look at his little ties just jiggling back and forth, and he's just so mad. Oof. Jump around. He looks 20, not 12. Gifters. Oh, Sisyphus doesn't have one. Sisyphus needs. Oh, Sisyphus needs a gifty. Oh. Oh. Okay, so we're back. Let's see here. Dude. So, no access to the primordial sea. Bummer. Do. Oh. I don't know who that was. I heard that's not very easy to get. Practically it is. This dude's such a fucking nerd. I beat you to the punch. Theo, practically? You're fighting a boss. It's okay. We're all fighting a boss. It's called death. Tying to the fucking subject earlier. No. Ah, that makes sense. I got it. You do? No, actually. That's to be expected. Yes, I am a bimbo. Bimbo tavern keep here. Judge me. I don't care. You smug little shit. No offense, but you clearly aren't a wizard. Oh yeah, we can tell you're a fucking wizard, can't we, bro? And who are you to judge that? Let me guess, he's gonna say he's a wizard. Oh, you know, just a reputable wizard myself. Called it, you fucking nerd. Of course, I also have a magnificent wizard name, but you can call me Hex. Okay, no need to overcomplicate things. Nice to meet you, Hex. Nice to meet you too. Just innkeeper for now. All right, well then, innkeeper, how about a super wheezy breezy drink for me? I'll make sure I hock two in it. I mean, I said nothing. Look how professional I look with my little gaming controller. This is the dumbest shit that just tickles my fucking tutor. Why did I say tutor? Oh, God. It tickles my titties. There we go. That's better. It just makes me happy because it looks. I look like a professional. Maybe something. Something that'll make me focus more and perhaps help me to better understand the primordial vortex. Okay, bro. She's a petty waitress this whole time. I mean, nah. She seems like she likes Elon Musk and. Seems like she's dead to the world now because of nice views there. Gotcha. Ooh, what are we gonna make? What are we gonna make? Andu, my man. How you doing, bro? You doing good. Okay. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? Ah, yes, something with brains. Dude, does that cup have abs? Sailor's Courage looks like it has abs. Need brains. Lots of brains. Oh, this one. Okay, so if it's the sparkling nebula, then that means we need to put probably a feather in it first. So, draw the recipe, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So, we need a feather, I believe, for the intelligence. That's that one. But it did work to our advantage. It kind of like shifts it a bit better. So, ooh. You. Voila. And then I believe you. No. Oh. Yeah, no, that one is the correct one. Undo. Okay, a little bit there. Down you go. Plus. What else is this? Spice. No plus there. No plus there. No plus there. Yes, it's the feather. Maybe if we put it in now, it'll perhaps affect it differently. Oh, I see what it does. I see what it does. Away with the infusion. And let's just stick with doing it normally, I guess. Perhaps that's enough. Yep. Didn't need the infusion. We were just overcomplicating it. Order up. Bing. It's the clip. Zanoto. Smelly, cracky udon. Did I not add that to here? Hold on. Oh, no, it's there. Okay. Is that perhaps? Played it, but you didn't. Okay. You mean by nothing? Play it? The fuck is it, Zanoto? Play it. You gonna play it? All right. Well then, innkeeper. How about a super wheezy, breezy drink for me? I'll make sure I hock two in it. I mean, I said nothing. Look how professional I look with my little kid. You got the titty, the tutor ticky. Good. You didn't put that in there. Good. At least it was the hock tua. It's always out to get a bitch. This should boost your focus like nothing else. There you go, you fucking nerd. Amazing. Can already feel the ideas cooking up. Great for you, dude. I think I figured out a way to get that primordial seawater too. Never mind. The explanation would be too complex to grasp. I know. Stupid me, right? So, what complex reason brings you to my tavern, Hex? Getting away from the other smartest person in Asteria. Oh god, one of these motherfuckers. And who would that be? Does it matter? I mean, you're fucking sitting here at the tavern. We know you want to yap. You tell me. My sister. Oh, yes, sibling. Give him ideas. She's studying and driving me crazy with all of her theories. They're so reasonable, you know? Somebody who makes sense, God forbid. No chaos, but there has to be a bit of chaos in everything, doesn't there? I wonder how she gets through life with so much structure. I am very chaotic. Oh, hello. Who is this very distinguished skeleton? I say, he has a top hat and a tie. Structure is the key to every day, young lad. Without structure, there's no chaos, and thus there'd be no entropy. I've found entropy to be quite essential in this world. And you are? Oh, how rude of me. Top of the morning to you, lad, and to you, innkeeper, it is. Correct. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. I suppose you may call me Scully. My actual living name would be too ancient to be spoken out loud. I'm an archivist. Okay. Not an anarchist? At least I used to be. Now I'm dead. Death is following us today, isn't it, huh? Somewhat. Not completely, obviously. Under mysterious circumstances, I happen to be still conscious. So you're undead. Precisely. How? Well, I passed on, and then one day I rose from my grave. Mr. Skeleton looks like to the 18th, 19th century. Yes, he does. It was like a long sleep, completely knackered for thousands of years. At least I believed it'd been thousands of years. What year is it? 1755. Goddamn. Oh! That's brutally long. He dropped his mustache out of shock. That's cute. I actually really like that. That's funny. So, how did you come back to life? Oh no! His mustache keeps falling off. Why does that entertain me so? I'm such a dumbass. I'm not too sure myself. I woke up and walked on like nothing had happened. Oh no! Are you okay, my dude? Do you need some taser film? Oh, thought to myself, might as well explore the world anew. Those who'd risen with me didn't seem to be inhabited by an independent consciousness. And at last didn't care. Oh shit, did the stars wake him up? Those who'd risen with you? There are more like you out there? Of course. Undead rarely rise alone. They must serve a master. Oh, okay. Right. However, I decided not to bother with that and go my own way. Going south, I passed through Zofford and found a small little tavern. A bit like this one, more nautical in style. Then a lot of fish. I've never been a fan of seafood. Me either, bro. Fish is alright, but the rest can go fuck itself. Though, I got to listen to a lot of the town's gossip. Care to fill me in on that Zophard gossip? Ooh, someone's a gossip, are they? Well, apparently a well-known noble married a commoner and decided to run off with her, leaving the family without an heir. But there's more. Fishermen fear that Zophar has been cursed by a sea witch. Oh, I do love a good sea witch. They say the docks are being haunted by lonely animals that stare blankly at the waves and the moon all night. And during the day, they disappear like ghosts. Bit of a weird curse. Fitting for any sea witch or wild sailor's tale. Innkeeper, say, do you have a drink for this undead fella? A drink and a mop? That's kind of what I was thinking as well. Just a drink. I won't be needing a mop. The fuck does it go when you drink it, my man? If you say so, what would you like? Something that'll loosen up this non-existent tongue. So you want me to loosen your bone up, do you? Okay. Something full of charm and appeal. Coming right up. Something to loosen that bone up, got ya. I don't know if I want to know where it goes. Hello. Pets. Oh, okay. So, what do we need? This one. So I need something with bits. I mean, this one would probably be good. One at Spoken Heart. That seems accurate. Kurat. Okay, let's go with this one, shall we? So, first things first. On the list, we need to go with this one. So we'll go with a smidge. And then we need potentially, no, not you. You. A smidge.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
Then the rest here. Let's fucking go. First try. I'm such a good bartender. I am going to close your eyes and drown you. I'm not as good of a singer, I'm sorry. A real charmer just for you. Jolly! I feel like I can conquer the world with my words alone. Oh? Not that I would ever do that. I care more about words than worlds. Archivist things, you know? I spent most of my life reading, sorting, and archiving. That didn't leave a lot of time for dreams and hubris. Are you sure? Academic hubris is a powerful one. Oh, really? Come on now, that type hardly counts. Agreed, it's only natural. Oh, I think you've given me an idea, Bone Man. I did? Yes, if I can enhance the aging process of cells, the incubation procedure could... All right, I gotta go. If my sister asks if you've seen me, no, you didn't. Thanks. Bye. It's just you and me, Bone Man. Energetic young fella. Indeed. Yes, energetic. If you don't mind... If you don't mind, innkeeper, I'd like to linger here a bit and enjoy the moment. Of course. Who's gonna show up? My, he's definitely lingering. Oh, Fable. Hey, innkeep. How's it going? All fine and dandy. How about you, Fable? I'm still very busy helping the farmers rebuild their barns and fences. Also, apparently a bunch have lost their crops due to how hot the stars were. It's terrible. Seeing all this destruction is terrible. I've never seen anything like this before either. Historically, the Lady of the Gilded Sea never struck me as someone to unleash baneful omens. Apologies, my manners. It's impolite to burst into conversation like that. I'm Scully. Fable? Nice to meet you, Fable. Again, my apologies for the impulsivity. That's all right. I was just surprised you could actually talk. Oh, no offense. I just thought, usually... None taken. Usually skeletons don't speak. Usually, but hardly anything is unusual these days. I mean, the stars fell from the sky. Skeletons might as well speak. There are stranger things in this world. There surely are. Like your drinks, innkeep. That one really gurgled in my bones. Ooh, your bone gurgled, did it? So you already tried one? Indeed. Sometimes they do that. Could you also make me a drink, innkeeper? Let me guess, same old, same old? I don't want my bones to jingle, but something that enhances my finesse would be nice. You know, you have to be very delicate with zucchini seeds or they'll give up immediately. Of course, coming right up. And do hits. Good boy. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, so what do we need? We need something. I think it's probably just this damn drink again, isn't it? So strike. She just gets the same damn thing every time. Ayo. That's all we need. Whoop. That was too much. Girl, what you doing? Go. There we are. Order up. I hope this tastes refined enough. This is perfect. You know just what I need, innkeeper. Is she my favorite regular or she's a regular? We're gonna save that risk for someone else, Fable. I'm sorry. Of course I do. After all, but I don't know what I'd do without your tavern. Yes, we're not gonna raise you up quite that strong, Fable. I'm sorry. This bucket of bones next to you, though. Ooh. Plant zucchini. Probably. So, do you think your farm work will be done soon? Oh, I hope so. Not that I don't like helping them out. I do, but I think the sooner everyone can get back to normal life, the better. I am not yawning. That's you. Do you perhaps need a hand? I happen to have two. He's got two bony hands. And I might know a thing or two about crops and fences. Sure, I could use some help carrying a few things over to Tregarn. My treehouse is just around the corner. Careful now, he might give you a good bone and says, I mean a good hand. Splendid, sounds like quite useful endeavor. I'll gladly indulge. Thank you. Innkeep, before we go, I have something I wanted to give you. What do you have for me, Fable? Some dried honey flowers. The farmers didn't know how to thank me, so they gave me these flowers. And you're always so helpful and nice, so I wanted to share them with you. Oh, thank you. I'm sure you already have at least 4 ideas on how to use them. Bitch, don't give me that much credit. Thank you very much, Fable. I'll make sure to put them to good use. So, you accept donations for ingredients. Would you got a bone for me, Bone Daddy? Certainly, I can only get my hands on so many infusions myself. What about recipes themselves? It's always good to get more inspiration. Wonderful. In my prior life, I had access to a lot of books about magic and potion mixing. I think I still recall my assistant's favorite recipe. Do you store it under your hat? Of course. Where else would I keep it? Fair enough. Thank you for the recipe. Innkeeper, thanks for being such a patient and pleasant host. I shall be on my way with Fable. But I'll be back. Should I not crumble into a pile of bones from one day to the next? Let's hope not. I won't. I'm just joking around. He's just joshing. I hope I wouldn't want to be responsible for that. Anyways, Innkeep, thank you so much. See you around. Okay. Let's go, Scully. No time to lose. Et voila, then off they go. Oh, geez. Look who's back. That I was able to witness such rarity in my lifetime. Immaculate. You would even get excited about a rusty nail. Of course I would. Such a splendid chemical process. Metals have a variety of chemical processes. Rust be my least favorite of them. I can fucking talk. Ruins, lots of hard work. Does it now? Yep. Makes everything porous. Oh. Kyle, Ray, nice to see you both again. Likewise, dear Innkeep, how has your day been? Can't complain, had some interesting customers today. Ah, like that one distinguished gentleman who crossed on our way out. In, out, up, down, left, right. Distinguished, yeah. Gentleman, down now. A giant top hat doesn't make you a gentleman. But what makes you a gentleman? Manners. He seemed like he had manners. He was quite polite, I recall. Greeted me with the tip of his hat. With the tip of his what, yo? You're fine. Everyone polite. Even your slime. Oh, Mr. Slime is quite polite. What a peculiar wall clock you have there. Uh-oh. We did not get the thief to filch this from your ex-wife's house, I swear. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. No, you haven't. No, Kyle, you don't know shit. Kyle, you don't know nothing. It looks like the clock in Evelyn's living room. Uh-oh. It reminds me of other times I impatiently waited for her to come home after important meetings and banquets. Do you know if that is her clock by any chance? I think that might be a story for another time. Let's not worry about it now, shall we? Okay. Good thing he's a ditz. Say, innkeeper, have you read this letter yet? That'd be a story I'd love to hear right now. Oh god, we still haven't read the fucking letter. Oh god, why do we keep avoiding that letter? Not yet, no. Tragic. I've always loved writing letters. Innkeep, you got a drink for me? Something that'll make me tougher? So I can get through today's babbling. Oh, Ray, I feel for you. Of course. You gotta put up with that motherfucker the whole day. We pet Andu? So, I say. It's the red drink, I believe, then. Oh. Is it this one? This one? This one? No, we need all the way down. That one? The Frosted Lagoon. Yes. But alrighty then. Hey, voila. Off we go. Bro. Oh, it's already almost 1 a.m. again. God damn, time flies. Now, that's what I'm talking about. A gift of the great dragons. Well, thank you. I gave it my best. Can't taste that. I feel sturdier already. I've had me doubts about you, Innkeep, but I must say, you know your job. So, how's the day been for you two? The usual. Splendid! It was my first day in centuries out under the rays of the sun. Oh, that's right. It's fucking daytime. And how did you like it? It's brighter than I thought. The light of the sun, I mean. Ray and I took a day trip to the capital since I rarely get to see it full of daily life. There were so many people. Too many. Just the right amount for a city. It was so vivid, it almost made me feel alive. And everyone was able to admire my beautiful cape. Doesn't it make him invisible? Is that the cape of invisibility? It absolutely is. How curious. Does that mean you two are going to Baruvia now? Huh? Why do you want to go there? That was the deal? I helped you get your cape? So you can attend that fancy Baruvian vampire banquet and get me gold's worth? Oh, Kyle. Oh, but I got that invitation about 500 years ago. Didn't I mention that? This motherfucker. No? Oh God, poor Ray. What about me material then? Well, I can give you the gold right now if you want. Can you accompany me a while longer though? Ugh, fine. Oh, wonderful. Every second I spend with you brings me tremendous joy. He ain't happy about this. Ugh, what a great day to be a vampire. I've got my cape back. I can walk under the sun like mortals do. Say, innkeeper, what if you thought of a new drink? One that would taste just as incredible as the gentle and warming beams of sunlight feeling on your skin. That's kind of vague description, but I think I might have something in my mind already. Oh, wonderful. I wonder if my dear Evelyn would desire to walk in the sunlight as well. Bro, forget about Evelyn. No. Do you know how she's doing? Do you think I could pay her a visit? You shouldn't. I should. The air smells like reconciliation. Do you think that's a good idea? It ain't. It is. Kyle, you've stolen her, your cape. Do you think she'll greet you with open? You know, what I'd do if me ex-husband stole me hammer? What? Take it and smash all he holds dear. No one takes what's mine. But the cape is mine. Is she the same? Is she of the same opinion, you think? Oh, maybe you're right. It would be a shame to lose my cape again. All she'd have to do is ask, oh, my undead Evelyn. There's never been a wish of hers I turned down. And I wouldn't to this day. I don't want to have whatever you have with her. I'd lose my mind. Well, yeah, I know. Oh, how much I miss her. My heart is aching. If that's all, maybe one day she'll reach out to me. I still miss her dearly. And I shall miss her ever more, looking toward the mountain's peak, knowing she's merely a gasp away. Maybe a drink would help for now? It's shit for an American, but thank you. Oh, would you do that? A drink for me? Of course, you're in a fucking tavern, Kyle. Bro, something strong, please, dear innkeeper, so that my heart may stop aching soon. Something that shuts you the fuck up. I pet Andu every time we come in. So, what are we looking for? What are we looking for? Didn't he want the sunrise? Motherfucker, you... Okay. Oh, we'll go with the sailor's courage then. Oh, hold on. Helps if we draw it. Doop. Got red in it again as well. Dang it. Yeah, I know it's not the right drink. I gotta pick it up to give it to fucking Andu. Give a bitch a break. Andu. So, we need something that increases that. This is definitely an infusion case. Ah. Nope. Do you need to do more of both of those? Yes, this one. It goes to point cone. Oop. Okay, yeah, that works. That works. Then that one's up there. Then we need to pull a little bit that way. I have to add more because it takes away, doesn't? Yeah, there we go. Is it? And then we need this one. Wait, hold on. No, actually, we need a little bit more. Bitch. Motherfucker, get your stupid ass in the hole. We need a smidge of you again. Okay, you. And then we need you. Let's fucking go. He loves food and drinks. He does. He loves to imbibe. There you go. Look at that. Yeah, the cup does have literal abs on it. Look at that. I can't mend your broken heart, but perhaps this helps. It does. Thank you, dear innkeeper. Why don't you tell the innkeep more about your day, hmm? Oh, yes, please, sick him on me. Right. I suppose it wasn't done yet. Where was I? Your trip to the capital. Busy streets, bustling with people. Roots. Roots? Roots. We admired the roots that enclosed the city almost like a rampart. I finally had the chance to take a closer look. Quite fascinating. For once, gotta agree. Almost made me believe the myths are true. Myths? Myths. I've told you, rumor has it that these are the roots of the Aether Tree, breaking through the surface and taking hold of Gaia where they guard the capital. Ah, yes, a very good defense plan indeed. What is wood going to do to protect the city? A city is protected with stone. Oh, I was never very involved in fortification efforts. I figured. Oh. We've also met the lovely Seraph again. How are her investigations coming along? Very well. She seems eager and determined. A detective spirit. Believe the lass made her way to Darwell? She seems to be on to something. I can't wait to hear the story when she returns. Likewise. Hey, Ray, can we go to town and check out the antiquities dealer? Oi, why? I want to see if I can find any keepsakes from the old times. Ray, very well then, but you won't munch on the shopkeep, will you? Of course not. I'm well satiated from the innkeeper's creation. All right then, let's go. Goodbye, innkeep. Enjoy your shopping spree. Oh. Uh-oh. This is interesting. Well met, adventurer. Do my eyes deceive me? Minthy in the flesh. Hello, darling innkeeper. It's good to see you again. It certainly has been a while. Must be hitting that 15-year mark, right? It will be 25 years soon, actually. Ah, you know how I am when it comes to keeping track of time spans longer than a decade. I'm well aware. Good that you have me to drop in from time to time to remind you, hmm? I couldn't be more grateful. Especially when you bring Casket and Kane along. Oh, the doggies! Yeah, I just noticed one's got its snoot under her arm. Oh! Oh! There's two! There's two doggies! Do cute service beasts still get a discount here? Of course, goddammit. Always. It's so cute. So, what's brought you back to the area? It's not your usual hunt? No, I generally prefer something more moist. Not the word I'd have used. But something akin to that. It's decidedly too arid around these parts for my tastes. And here I thought I would get to at least enjoy the recent downpour. But no, the stuff that came pouring down was unique. That's one way to put it. Destructive is another, and possibly more accurate. And I'm glad to see that your tavern hasn't suffered the same fate as many of the streets buildings I saw on the way here. Admittedly, the journey was already quite challenging to navigate with my wheelchair before. Oh, she's in a wheelchair. Aw, that's so cute. The dogs are her service dogs. Oh my god, they're so cute. Well, the scenery has always been worth the struggle. But now, I'm afraid it wasn't possible to take in much enjoyment from the passing landscape. Not when I had to pay so much attention to not endangering myself and my sweet service beast. You've told me of your struggles with traveling before. I'm sorry to hear that recent events have made it worse. Oh well, we're here now, aren't we? And I do have to say, using the primordial vortex as a way to skip your veranda stairs is a marvelous accessibility touch. Quite the impressive work, my friend. I'm glad to hear that my little spells are doing their job. I hope the cities will put similar care into rebuilding the streets. Ladder cobblestones would do wonders for people like me. But, believe it or not, I didn't come all this way to talk about the development of inclusivity in urban infrastructure. No? Really? Shocking, right? I'm here on the hunt, one would say. What do you have your eyes on? Protection pearls. I heard a few hushed whispers in my library. Folks say the pearls appear in the Lonesome Lagoon this time of year. Ah, those again. Good hunting, then. Thank you. Though, while the pearls might be my main objective, I haven't decided to come to town with only a singular purpose. I need to ask you for something, innkeeper. A good drink? No, my manuscript, darling. I believe 25 years should have been enough time to proofread it, yes? Oh, shit. We haven't even gotten around to the letter. How are we going to do this? Ah, of course. I finished devouring the manuscript almost as soon as you gave it to me. It just took me a while to recall doing so, you see. Since it's been so long since I definitely got done with that, oh, we're lying to her. Lovely. I'm glad I have such a reliable friend to proofread my work. Oh, we're bullshitting her. Oh, don't lie. Would you like a drink while I try to engage my brain cells and remember where I put it? If you're offering, I'd be pleased to accept. Perhaps something to refresh my mind after my journey. I'll do my best. I'm a fucking lying through our teeth, y'all. So. Something for the brains, yes? This one? No. This one, no. Oh, we have it. Do we have another page? No, not yet. So just these. That's all that. That's all that. Too much that way? Nope. 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 Ah, this one. Peak Sunrise. That's the one. Let's have a look at what we've got. Perhaps the honeysuckle? Ooh. This one, perhaps? Let's see how this works out. Okay, we need it to go this way. Heyo! What's this? The back. In the get in the hole. Get in the hole. Thank you. Are you? I can tell my brain's getting tired because I keep pushing the same fucking button. And I'm like, oh, what's happening? What's going on? We need a little bit of you. This is a smidge. Yes, 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 yes. Oh. We need a bit of you. Et voila! Or so. So. I thought very hard about making the perfect drink for you. Ah, I've missed this. Good to see your mixing skills haven't diminished one bit. In fact, I think I might be coming up with an idea for a new story. In Frenchy, just because I say et voila, shut your mouth. Stuff the baguette. The baguette away. Let me note this down really quick. It is a pretty drink. Take your time. So, while I enjoy your mixology, no matter what you put in front of me, I'd enjoy it even more if you could recall the location of my very precious manuscript. You know, the one I lovingly worked away at for almost half a century whilst my library came to be? Certainly. It shouldn't be just below this pile. No, wait. I must have put it over there, actually. All right. Given this ongoing battle with your organizational habits, it might take you a bit longer to recover it. And I have some pearls to get to. So how about this? I'll return in around 7 days, and then I can tell you all about my pearl hunt in exchange for my manuscript. My proofread manuscript. That would be helpful. Good. It was nice seeing your weary face again, innkeeper. Likewise, Minthy. Have a safe and pearlful journey. Ha! I'll try. 7 days should be enough to read a manuscript, right? We haven't even fucking read the letter that the goofy vampire gave us. What are you saying? Oh, new quest time. Not all the same color. Perhaps these greens? Sea Island's grand great sword once allegedly a gift from the dragons. A stranger has come to town. There's a slight in rust and some food. An unusual amount of undead seem to be haunting the west. Capital's wrapped in roots, protected by the divine. What are you? Banshee is haunting the lonesome lagoon, wailing a song. River hides the Mary Morgan, a wrathful spirits prone to drowning men and women and everything in between. Deep within the gravel mark hide long-lost treasures and terrifying bleak stalkers, though the verdict is still out on their cuteness level. Cuteness. Oh. There are a lot of people and so forth. Someone is bound to know something about the missing familiars. Where are they hiding? As an archmage is looking for the familiar who went missing recently. Ah, there she is. These are the ones we need. Zoford's docks are a popular viewpoint for evidence and surely only see which can be responsible for this. There's a slight unrest. And then this one. There we go. A scandal in Zoford. The lively port city of Zoford is known not only for its dock, but also for its large community of mages. Lately, there seems to be something mysterious going on there. Familiars of several archmages have gone missing and are nowhere to be found. But it's a big city. There must be someone who knows something. Could their disappearance be related to the tale of the sea witch who cursed Zoford's docks? Yeah, that should have been the only one. One more day and then I think I'm going to call it quits. So we'll do one more cycle and then we're good because it's already after 1 a.m. by me. It's 1:16. A new dawn, it's a new day. Abel. Good morning, innkeeper. Could you please make me a drink? Uh-oh, what did you do to the skeleton? I need something to wake me up and help me feel agile again. Say your swift shit again. Of course, Fable, just a moment. As always, the fucking same ass drink. What do I do? Gee, I wonder what she wants to drink. Never made this one before. A dash? What no? A dash? A flash? Oh, I've done it again. Poop. Undo. partake. Good boy. Oh, yes, I remember I had to. I'm not wrong. Add. Yes. Let's try this one. See what you do. That's what it was. I remember. Damn it, and I took it the fuck out again. Poured it back. Damn you. Brain, please. Work with me here. Heyo, there it was. Pink. Order up, madam. Thank you. I feel much better already. Long night. Very. Turns out there were a lot of farmers who needed help. Regret offering it? Itchy eye. Not at all. I really enjoy being able to help people. Before I just used to wish I could help, but I never felt competent enough to try. It's fun to try. A bit exhausting at times, but I think I much prefer this over waiting around. I still could use a bit more practice, though. That's fair. Just make sure you also practice taking breaks. Have a much easier time helping other people if you're not close to passing out yourself. That's what I have your drinks for. My drinks are not a gateway to burnout. I admire your kindness, Fable, but you too should fall under the umbrella of people you're being kind to. I mean, I am pretty good at falling. You're pretty good at a lot of things. I try. I know. Stay and have a rest now, okay? Okay, thank you. Who is this posh-looking bitch? Good day to you, innkeeper. Oh, he's flamboyant as fuck. Good day to you too, adventurer. Yes, an adventurer, that is what I am indeed. I come here seeking a drink. What a coincidence. I do happen to have some of those in stock. What can I get you? What kind of drinks do adventurers usually get? Oh, this motherfucker's part of the monarchy. He makes a very I've never worked a day in my life impression. Whatever drink they desire. Then, well, I could do with something that tastes good. Of course. Perhaps something that could protect me from my foes. Defense is the base of every adventurer's skill set, is it not? Possibly. Let's try it out. I'm just kidding. All right, motherfucker, what we gotta do here? No, yeah, I know, thank you. Defense. Okay, this one. Blink. I just go with the usual. Et voila. Here we go again. Here we go. Liquid protection against your foes. Now for half the price. Thank you so very kindly. Do you like it? Well, yes, of course. Then you should say so. I apologize. I forgot to do the thing where you say your words out loud. I get that. Now that you've acquired a drink, care to introduce yourself? Is he a bard? How incredibly rude of me to forget. I am Gustav Archibald Richmond, the third son of Lord Gustav Albert Richmond, the second and Lady Dorothea Bridget the 27th. Fucking called it. I said he was monarchy. I called it. He's too fucking pompous. An up-and-coming hero from Windmore, and who might you be? The up-and-coming innkeeper of Zenith. Happy to have you here. And I'm Fable of the Ashen Grove. Bro, you're Fable? Yes? Is that a bad thing? The Fable that savaged Trigon from werewolves. That's saved, sorry. The very same. Wow, what an incredible pleasure it is to meet you. I've heard so many things about you. Oh, good things, I hope? Of course. They say your skills with the bow single-handedly saved the village from 2 bloodthirsty werewolves. I wouldn't phrase it quite like that. Yes, since your friend was one of those werewolves you shot. They are very good with the bow. Incredible! I wish I possessed such spectacular skills. They spoke of you helping with the aftershocks of the starfall as well. I mean, that's a given. I need to help out when I can. You truly have the heart of a folk hero. How admirable. What about you, Lord Gustav Archibald Richmond III? What are you the hero of? Mommy and Daddy's money? Well, I'm currently leaving my backstory era. I'm in the first act, so to speak, of my journey of becoming a full-blown adventurer. Oh god, it's a rich kid on a trip. I've had a bit of a late start, but I shall catch up with haste. Also, Archie is just fine. You don't have to say the whole thing every time. Oh, how nice of you. Well, Archie, if it's haste you're looking for, I can help with that. Someone gifted me some golden feathers a few days ago. Prepared as an infusion for the right drink, they can hasten you up in no time. Really? That's spectacular. I always thought those things were myths or legends you only read about in books. Do you read a lot? You know, sometimes. Not that much. You should. You sound like someone who enjoys adventure, and books are so full of them. They are. I'm just too cool for books. Bitch. Okay. Sure. Books are cool. You think so? Yes, I do. I mean, look at the Innkeeper's Journal. It's super cool. The coolest. Oh, well, actually, maybe I do read quite a bit. I'm sorry for being so weird about it. Bro, come on, quit lying. Are you always lying? Stop fucking lying. Don't worry, we're all a little weird sometimes. What kind of books do you like? Smut? Oh, you're asking him. Anything full of adventures and heroes and adventuring heroes. Bro does not read. They're just like me. Yeah, they're just like you, bro. Obviously, my parents would much prefer if I read about things such as books on etiquette or the newspaper. I'm sure they would love it if I wrote a dissertation on the intricacies of the Daira negotiations or even became a diplomat myself. Oh, your parents are diplomats. But I think I would fare much better as a savior of this world. Don't you think? Do I think? The Daira negotiations, I'm unfamiliar. It's a terribly boring, really. They're renegotiating trade routes due to the collapse of a canal bridge that was hit by a horde of spinal rhinoceroses. It's not going all that well because they can't agree on who should pay for the repairs, the mainland or Daira itself. Just thinking about it puts me to sleep. Then perhaps we should get back to more exciting topics. How do you plan to start off your hero's journey? By doing something heroic, of course. Like what, bro? Cleaning your glasses? What's something heroic I could do? Fuck off. That's a real hero's move. You could start by helping the local farmers. They're still rebuilding their homes and relocating their cattle as we speak. Oh, That's poor work. He doesn't want to do that. Great idea. How much gold should I give them? Oh, God, he's paying. This dipshit. Gold? I mean, sure, they wouldn't mind gold, but I was thinking about lending them a hand, you know, physically, with your little hands. Ah, okay. So I would go to the farmers and ask what they need help with. Of course. That sounds... I shall figure it out. Thank you for the inspiration, Fable. It's been an honor meeting you. I hope we shall cross paths again. Till my next quest, innkeeper. Till then. Bro, Nepo baby left. That was adorable. Weird. I agree. Not because of him, he heard about me being a hero? That doesn't sound right. But you are a hero. Not really. I didn't even do that much yet. Not enough to be inspiring to anyone anyway. Poor my brain. There are much greater heroes than me out there. He wasn't impressed by other heroes. He was impressed by you. That's nice. You don't sound very happy about it. Pardon. I am. It's really flattering, but I just don't think I did enough to deserve his praise. I'm just some elf. It's not for you to decide who's impressed by you and who isn't. I'm personally going to keep bragging about knowing Fable, the great hero of the Ashen Grove and savior of Tregarn. All right. I get it. Thank you, innkeeper. I'll try better to accept compliments. That you should, goddammit. Good. Who's showing up? Ooh, Malachite. Oh, they're back. Hello, innkeeper. Hello, Fable. Hello, Melly. Ah, hello, Malachite. It's good to see you both again. Likewise, right, Mel? Can I offer you two a drink? Actually, you can offer us a quest. Are you talking about the one you just picked up by any chance? Your incredible deduction skills strike again. I'm only trying to match wits here. Hee hee. So, you're interested in saving those poor familiars? I am. Missing familiars, silent wizards, clues leading to a seemingly dead end. This sounds like a case for the world's greatest detective. And her sneaky assistant. They do sound like a great team. They're not a team. But they are going on a quest together. They are not. Then why are you here? She didn't want to come here alone. Said she can't reach the quest board. It's funny, she reached it just fine. And I needed a drink anyway. Oh, you big brooding softy. So you're sending Melly on a quest alone? As is customary, that's how the Shadowbanes have always handled it. But she wishes to walk the path of thieves. So she must embrace the lifestyle. I think she's trying to walk the path of a detective. And that just sounds dangerous and negligent. I agree. You're not coming with me? Oh, she said no. Why not? I just explained that. Badly. But you have to come with me. Why? It's clearly a job for two people. There's no job that can't be done alone. What if I need someone to sneak into the crime scene to gather evidence? Didn't you want to go on this quest to test your stealth training? But what if I get nervous? What if I forget how to be stealthy? Or what if none of the familiars want to talk to me? I don't know, Melina. And what if I come back and you've been eaten by a T-Rex? Who cares? I do. Oh, Malachite, you got yourself in a bind. If the monsters finally catch up to me, that's how it's meant to end. I think you should run away from the monsters, not towards them. That would depend on your choice of lifestyle. Well, your lifestyle should include going to Zulford with me. Listen, Melina, even if I wanted to come with you, I couldn't. I've got obligations, things to do. You're a thief. You don't have fixed working hours, and you don't have any other friends waiting around for you. Oof. Calling you out for being a no-mates Billy. Billy no-mates? Maybe not, but I do have a sheepfish to take care of, bro. You have a sheepfish? I do. His name is Rufus, and he doesn't do well alone, and you're fucking lying. Plus, he needs to be fed and to do his daily crossword puzzles. Otherwise, his wool gets strawy. Oh, well, right. You can't just leave Rufus alone. He'll get lonely. Yeah. I could take care of Rufus. Oh. What? Well, I live nearby, and I'm very good with animals. I'm pretty decent at crossword puzzles. That sounds like an excellent idea, bro. We're roping you into this. You're fucked. What if Rufus doesn't like you? He will, certainly after one of Fable's famous lullabies. You sing? Sometimes. Maybe you can sing a song about how Mal and Rufus got eaten by a T-Rex while the familiars booed me out of town. I think I'd prefer a song about you and Malachite saving those familiars instead. Right, Mal? Fine, but just this once. See, it's a final exam for your training. Yay, that sounds fun. Wonderful. So do you two need any help on your quest? Don't know. What do you think, detective? Well, if it's great that you asked, mighty assistant. Please don't call me that. Okay, mighty Mal then. No. How about John? Sure. So, John, thanks for asking. I've studied the quests given to us closely. And I've come to the conclusion that there's only one option. This is a classic case of finding the right clues, sprinkled through the witnesses' testimonies, and piecing them together correctly. You mean, kind of like I did with making the quest? The townsfolk, the wizards, the familiars, they're all different. They all have different conflicting information, and we need to collect and untangle it all to see the whole picture. But to achieve that, we need to be charismatic enough to get the truth out of them. And for those who still refuse to talk to us out of guilt or fear, we'll need to activate our stealth powers, find those hidden clues ourselves. Also, we should be quick so they can't destroy any evidence. I can offer you some of your golden feathers. They do come with the sweet aftertaste of haste. That way, you should be able to make it to Zulford much quicker. Great idea. I think you underestimate the severity of the situation. What would you suggest instead, John? I agree with the stealth part. We could use a hint of dexterity to make sure we remain unseen for as long as possible. But I believe our focus should be on overpowering whoever is responsible for this. If they're making familiars disappear, they won't be interested in a discussion. Not a fair one, at least. We should fight first and ask questions later. I guess you got bored of the stealthy approach. Different problems require different solutions. If you're itching for a fight, may I recommend fresh Phoenix chilies? And fire resistance could be a big advantage against wizards or familiars. Whether a fireball or fire breath, you wouldn't want to walk in unprepared. Does Andu have fire breath? Thinking about Andu. Technically, yes, but he's usually too lazy to use it. It helps a bunch with roasting marshmallows, though. I'd love to try Andu's marshmallows. I'll see if I can get something up when you return. We can make Andu make marshmallows. Great. Thank you. I think some s'mores could also help convince those familiars to help us. It's ridiculous. A dagger would be far more convincing. I think both could work. Innkeeper, what do you think? They definitely need a little bit of dexterity for sneaking around, but what should they pair it with? Haste for quick arrival and charisma for smooth talking, or pure strength and some fire resistance. Let me think about it. Yes, let me think about it. So, Andy, what says I hear you can do fire? Yes. Okay. Nope, wrong one. This one. Okay. So we need a recipe. What do we want? So, oh, good God, this is one hell of a tall order. So, infusion of swiftness. So, we need this one with an infusion of swiftness. So, okay, swiftness, I believe, is infusion of swiftness. Swiftness, the chili peppers. Swiftness, that's the swiftness. Infusion of swiftness. And then we want this one. Okay. And then we need yes. Oh, shit, wrong one. No, that was correct. No, not correct. Okay. I need this one. Back in you go. Oh. Brain is toast. And do in the wrong infusions. Yes, and to his friend. That he is. I know it's not done. No, Andu. We need to remove infusion just for shits and giggles. Let's see. What was the other one? This one's swiftness. We did say the chilies one. Ale. Hold the fuck on. Let me look at something. Yes. So the swiftness, and then the crown, and the brains. Oh, that's what we're doing wrong. This is the one we need. Actually, yes. That's the one we needed. So, infusion of swiftness, which is the feathers. Is what it said. Yes. Get in that damn thing. There we are. There we are. God damn it. Woo! 1:45. My brain's just like... There you are, sunshine. I think this case needs a delicate hand. The best detective work is achieved through clever conversation. You're spot on. Guess this is how I die. Jesus Christ, bro. Don't be so pessimistic. My drinks have your back. Do you think you're prepared to solve this case, Detective? Yes. With your help, we'll complete this quest with haste. We'll be back soon. Best of snooping. Well, sorry, John, if you die. I should go with them to pick up that sheepfish before they disappear into the night. Don't forget to sing him a lullaby. Rufus or John? Rufus. Right. Obviously. I'm gonna go now. She's like, ooh. Have fun, Fable. The night? No, someone's showing. Bro, we skipped. I needed to go. I'm tired, bitch. I'm skipping a day. Ma'am, guess what? I'm sorry. You and your birdies, you get to stay for next time because I'm fucking tired, sis. I'm gonna save and fucking not even giving me time to close up shop. Just walking in. And we're just gonna save over whichever one this one is. Yes, save. Yes, accurate. Main menu. Yes. Motherfuckers. Oh. Time to put the controller down. And exit. Stage left. Sleep. It's time for sleep. Ooh. Ah, hi Jesus. How are you, bro? No heavenly music. You get some hard buff. Okay, so thank you for showing up for this wholesome family friendly stream. Let's see who we're gonna raid. I see Jay Dorigo. I see Eshe. I raided Jay last stream, so it's gonna be Eshe. We'll go to Eshe. You guys can go to Eshe. Let's start the raid, shall we? And get the brain percolating to type here. Do. Boop. The raid has been created. So, this is where I say adieu. Good night. Good day. Farewell to ye. Have fun at Eshe. Enjoy. I will most likely be back on Wednesday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday seems to be the go-to schedule. If things change, as always, follow me on social media. My Twitter. I'm not fucking calling it X. It can go fuck itself. Yeah, and you'll find out there if anything changes. So thank you for this wholesome, loving, family, Christian stream that we had. There was definitely no smut to be had. So, and enjoy your time over Eshe's. Be good, be nice.